Y'all ready?
Yeah, let's go.
We are live, Boog.
Oh, we are live. Yes, sir.
We're officially back at it.
It's a rare condition this day and age to read any good news on the newspaper page. Love and tradition of the grand design. Some people say it's even harder to find. Well, then there must be some magic clue inside this gentle world. 'Cause all I see is a tower of dreams, real love bursting out of every scene. Days go by, it's the bigger love of the family.
The Articulated Comic Book Art Podcast is recorded in front of a live virtual audience and is funded in part by viewers like you. Thank you.
Yes, sir. We officially back at it. Boog Nice coming at you with the Articulated Comic Book Art Podcast episode. I have no clue. I tried to ask right before P came in, but I'm your host, Boog Nice. Got my boys with me, Fabster, Rick Dom, and Pancheezey. We are exactly 1 week removed from San Diego Comic-Con 2023. What's going on in the world? Sports, entertainment. Ronnie,
Aliens, baby.
cardiac arrest. I'm getting to the aliens, baby, but we got Bronny with the cardiac arrest. Somehow
Sinead
that's,
O'Connor passed away at 56.
Who did?
Sinead O'Connor.
Sinead O'Connor.
What? I didn't hear that.
Yeah, just today, hours
Really?
ago. Mm-hmm.
All right, well, entertainment. Sinead O'Connor passes away at the young age of 56.
Barely a kid.
Barely a
No
kid.
older
No
than
older
my
than my
son.
son.
I was waiting to see who did it first. I'm surprised we survived an entire 5 days around each other, and that never got old.
Never once.
Never.
No,
never,
it killed
never.
every time.
And politics news, Mitch McConnell appears to suffer some sort of medical incident. People are calling it a mini stroke. Also, in slightly in politics, we had a congressional hearing today where they all but confirmed the existence of extraterrestrials.
That's it, baby.
What a time to be alive.
Yeah, that was
They
crazy.
really answered the question, where are the bodies, Garth?
I love
the families just
there-
want answers.
one of the best clips of that whole meeting that they had in Congress today was when this lady asked the guy, like, so do you know who has these bodies? Do you know who has all this shit? Like, and he goes like, yeah, just as soon as the cameras are off, I'll tell you right now. And she just looks at him like, okay, like so excited with like, she expected like I can neither confirm nor deny. And this dude goes like, as soon as the cameras are off, I'll tell you right now.
That's
So it's like, all right, let's okay.
confirmed.
Yeah, he
All
did.
fucking
He did
time.
mention going into a skiff quite a few times, and that he wouldn't be able to give some of the details live on TV, but that he could brief some of these congressmen and women in private. I mean, this is confirming shit that if you are somebody of our ilk, we probably believed for quite some time. I knew that this was the case anyway.
Yeah, we've been
Bob
drip
Lazar
fed for years.
told us.
We've
You
been
know?
drip fed information for years. By the time we see a giant beam from a tower in New York and do a hole into the sky, we know we've been here a few different times.
It's true.
Speaking of Bob Lazar, if you notice,
Is that
Right
what we were speaking
behind-
of?
well, I
Hell
mentioned-
yeah.
you didn't hear me. I said Bob Lazar told us a long
I
time
see.
ago. But if you noticed at this hearing, there was a fella sitting right behind the people who were testifying in that front row. That was the dude who appeared with Bob Lazar on Joe Rogan's podcast and who made the most recent documentary with Bob Lazar. I can't remember his name, but he was there. So I'm sure it was quite a few different UFO people and the UFOologists, if you will, in the audience. They said the crowd waiting to get into this hearing was the largest they've seen in a long time. Me and Rick were talking about this too, that there was no partisan bullshit. There was no fighting or no grandstanding between Republicans and Democrats. They just both seemed, on both sides of the aisle, they seemed like they were genuinely interested and intrigued and maybe even a little afraid.
Yeah.
You know?
That was really crazy that there was no fighting. There was no like, sir, are you a left? Are you a leftist? What's going on here?
Right.
It was all these dudes just looking concerned, inquisitive. Like it was wild, man. It was really fucking crazy today.
Pretty wild. So
As
obviously,
someone who preaches looking to the skies, where have you guys been?
yeah,
Let me tell you something.
been here the whole
Justice for Bob fucking Lazar,
that's right.
and has been
not
suffering
only
since the fucking 80s.
that's right, because not only did this one gentleman in particular confirm that they have recovered alien bodies from crash sites, but that they have been on a decades-long mission to recover the craft and to back engineer the craft. And if you know the story, you know that's what Bob Lazar was doing back in the 80s when he was working at Los Alamos at Area 51,
Yeah.
was back
Over at
engineering
S4.
that technology. So, what a time. What a time to be alive.
I know.
But,
All that and Comic-Con? What are we doing?
Comic-Con, baby.
All that and comic.
Let me
I mean, what a
tell
great
you
week.
something, boyos. It's no coincidence that the fucking Gomez we got for Comic-Con is some sort of space fighting cadet.
It's true.
Right? Look at that.
I don't believe in coincidences, Rick.
That's right.
Exactly.
Also lining up perfectly was my alien stickers I was giving out at the con. Now, is that
Nice.
a coincidence?
Oh
I think
my
not.
god.
And also lining
And
up,
you
also lining up was the fact that I had an unchecked voicemail from a month ago saying I want a Magic 30 booster pack for my local game shop.
Hey, you know what? I forgot that we also kind of witnessed was that meteorite when we were walking back.
That's
That
right.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
true. Oh
Did
my god.
happen. That girl got a great picture of it.
we got
Sliding
a
wish
up.
you'd
fucking
airdropped it.
phenomenal picture.
All
Crazy.
lining up.
Isn't that how
All lined up,
Cloverfield
baby.
ended? Where like they're on the roller coaster or something, and then something splashes down off the coast.
You know, one of my low key favorite parts of the entire weekend was the fact that people would get those stickers from Poncho. They'd always love the alien one the most.
Was that the consensus?
Oh yeah, I watched every single time. You're like, here, I'll give you a sticker. I was like, oh, the alien one.
Right?
Every time I said thanks for believing in me.
Yeah,
Okay,
I want
but
to
for
get hit with
real,
the Stanley copyright.
for real though, did you guys have a nice Comic-Con?
The best, Jerry.
Extraordinary.
Dude, even with the stress and my fat ass barely being able to stand at times, it was great. Even with all of that, like I tell people and they're like, "Oh man, that sounds terrible." I was like, "No, it's great." I
No, it's
hated
perfect.
it
It's
at
fine.
times, but
No.
I hated it at times, but it was fucking great.
Yeah, no.
I don't regret going at all.
There was tremendous inconveniences along the way, but overall, like none of it was enough to hamper our
no.
experience. It was one
No.
of the all-time great Comic-Cons, in my opinion. The all-time great, perhaps.
Yeah, it's up
Maybe
there.
the
Top three for me for sure.
Mm-hmm.
getting
Getting
that
on the
picture
ground.
getting that picture of all of us together was unreal.
Mm-hmm.
That came about.
The NECA one, or just all of the pictures we took in general.
The Marvel Legends panel one.
Oh yeah,
The one right after where we were all in the hall and we were like, we should all take a picture.
true.
Yeah, we were
And
just
who
looking
directed
at
that
a
shot?
couple
So there
of-
was incredible lighting.
It was
Who
you.
was that?
It
Who
was
who
you.
was it?
That is true. Pretty sure that Adam's wife took those pictures, though.
I think so.
Man.
Shouts out.
Shout
She's
to Jordan.
She's an artist.
Jordan.
Jordan's an artist.
Mm-hmm.
and we fancy ourselves photographers.
I know, seriously. We're all like, yeah, let's stand in front of this super bright door. Okay. Anyway, I think we're doing like a little bit of a recap? Is that what we're kind of going for today?
I mean, we could let's just talk about the news that came out of Comic-Con and
Yeah.
just,
Basically.
keep it light.
Okay.
So where we want to start?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Let's talk SHF. Why not? Let's get out of the way.
Okay, all right.
Talk some shift.
We will.
So SHF had a normally large presence at San Diego Comic-Con. They had a full booth with things for sale, things on display. Then they had the outdoor sort of pavilion set up with the, I don't even know if it wasn't really 1:1 scale, but a little larger than that. What scale would that be for those DBZ figures outside? They were perfectly in scale with each other, but larger than us humans. But yeah, they had that going on, and outside in the pavilion, they also had I guess the little booth or table where you could get vouchers so you could purchase the exclusives. That was the only way to purchase the exclusives. They had
I'm
other
gonna
things.
actually post my pictures into our photo dump and
Okay.
get them up in there. Yeah,
But
it was a cool little area. They do it every year. It's like Boog said, where that's the area where you're supposed to go to get the the tickets to do the purchasing inside. But
we
the
want to talk
display
about how
usually
they
changes a little bit.
we want to talk about how they had the figures completely exposed.
Oh my god, yeah. I mean, they have a picture of it right here, actually.
Yeah, this was the first place we hit up, actually. So it's pretty great that we are talking about it right now. But yeah, dude, these things are just out in the sun, man.
Out there melting.
For real. Also, I also heard that one of them, this is pure speculation, like the most rumorous shit ever, but I've heard whispers that one was stolen day one, and it was maybe a Roshi. It was a Roshi was stolen day one, and they just pulled out another Roshi, which makes total sense that they would have at least like a couple.
That's why he was in a different spot, or maybe they had like rotated it or something.
Yeah, who knows? But it was super ballsy for them to just have it like just out in the open. Like last year, Fabio, you said that it was under like a plexi box, right? An acrylic box.
Yeah, we were talking about that. Like, I guess they had put like a topper on it last year, but that's what like created the oven that had melted them in the first place last year.
Yeah, because last year, according to you, they were just like literally melting all over the place.
And yeah, this was the first thing we did because we drove up that Wednesday during the day. It's preview night that starts at 5, or was it 6 actually? And we went here before the hall opened after we got our badges to like get the tickets, and by the time the floor opens, we go straight in and get them. So we got early, and here's like the IGN guy. I come to realize was there doing his coverage and stuff.
It was really cool. He was there.
And these are the kind of 1:1 scale things that Boog was talking about as far as the whole roster right there, plus the
these
Gohan statue that's like an actual figure.
Me and Pancho were talking about it. These are all actually like casts of the band Presto figures of these guys. Yeah, they're just enlarged because one of the reasons I know is I have a bunch of these. I have not the whole team, but like it's funny, like I've seen them like at Ross and whatnot. So I have that Krillin, I have Gohan, I have like Yamcha, and these are the exact same sculpts. They're just enlarged.
Cool to see them all in scale like this too. As I was noting, this is the best Gohan haircut.
Oh, goat! That's a goat cut.
No question.
You got to go with that one next year, Fabio.
That'd be cool. That'd be real cool.
Very cool.
And then they had this is literally what I said too. They got Piccolo doing the Vince McMahon walk. Yeah, this is like in the marina. Just for context, this is like in the marina. This is behind the Marriott. This is like outside of the convention.
Hey, shout out! That's collecting grid right there.
Oh, is it?
I was just about to say that.
Is it really? No way.
Yeah, it's collecting grid right there.
Oh shit! Hang on. I missed him.
There he is, front center, baby.
Oh, yeah,
Boom.
there he is. Oh, shit, yeah, this is
Sightings.
right when he came up to say hi. That's right. That's when we met him the first time. This dude was a great hang, man. We ran into him quite a few times.
Oh yeah,
he's a great
quite
guy.
a coincidence, huh? Collecting grid. Just having to turn around. There you were.
Shout out to Collecting Grid, man. He was real cool. He was,
Yeah.
yeah.
There's the man. His wife was there
We'll
too.
in
His
chronological
girlfriend.
order here.
His
I'm
girl-
sorry.
No, it's okay. His girlfriend was there. Was there as well. It was really cool hanging out with her too.
There was a lot of that. There was a lot of
Significant
addict support
others.
from significant others. You know,
Yes, absolutely.
you love to see it. But yeah, that was the deal every day. You had to line up in the morning, kind of before the con opens, if you wanted to get those vouchers for the DBZ stuff. So it wasn't like mad easy to get shit. You had to actually put in a little work and a little standing time or whatever.
I guess you can't really see it from this angle, but like the desk where you get your tickets is like behind this stand back here.
And that line looped back around, down the marina, basically.
Yeah. So, but you know how it is. Like at first, there's a lot of lining up, but by the end of the con, you could just walk up to the booth and get whatever you wanted without tickets.
Yeah. Towards the end, it gets a little lax, but that's the risk that you take if you only have like a Saturday or Sunday ticket or whatever.
Yeah.
You might be
Right.
scrambling, So,
But yeah, that was real cool.
Very true.
Here's the, it was pretty crowded like throughout, and it's like an exhibit too. So you're not just in there to get your tickets. If like before the floor opens, yes, you're just there to get your ticket, and then you get escorted out. But throughout the rest of the day, after they run out of tickets, it's like a whole exhibit. So they got like an area where you can build model kits. They got an area where you can play Xenoverse. All these, what were the new like VHS posters or whatever, Pancho?
Yeah, they had like they had re-rendered versions of all the movie posters that have ever come out, which is cool.
Yeah, kind of over here.
Super rad.
Just
They
a,
had
just a big old Dragon Ball display.
yeah, they had some interactive little things where you could take pictures, like the Nimbus cloud and
Yeah.
shit like that. Yeah.
Oh, dude, Pancho, you got one of the best Aura videos. Can you put that in the podcast photo dump?
I'll DM it to you on Instagram. I just sent it to you.
Okay.
Another thing to mention, like I said, they also had, just regular Tamashii stuff for sale too that weren't exclusives, but I think that they sold out on day one for Andrew Garfield Spider-Man.
No, he just wasn't there.
They just didn't. He wasn't even there at all. The shipment didn't.
Oh, he
even
wasn't? I
No.
feel like it was up, and then they slapped the sold out, or they was just bullshit.
No, they never slapped a sold out, which was why I had the greatest running joke of the entire con when I would go up to the same guy working the booth every single day and ask him, "Yo, you got Andrew in today?" He's like, "No, man, not today." Every single day.
No, the greatest running joke was Tin Fish.
That's true.
Tin
Tin
Fish
Fish
was a
was
good
the
joke.
best joke.
Okay, I just sent a video with like the menu that they had at the.
That's Tin Fish.
No.
It's the Tin Fish menu of everything I can't consume.
Wait, did you send me that?
I did. I
Says your
DM'd it to
story's
you
no
on
longer available.
Instagram.
No, it says your story's no longer available.
Oh, I gotta reshare it first. Okay, hold on.
Okay, but in this,
Well, let's continue talking. Yeah, there was a lot of really cool stuff.
this was the sort of menu, in front of the booth. There's our boys making their purchases, but yeah, they had over to the side. They had Andrew right there, but yeah, he never really actually made the show.
Yeah, it
wonder
was
what
a
that
huge
was about.
bummer.
I wonder what that was about.
Chainsaw Man and what's her name? Power.
Power. Yeah, I should have
That
gotten
was
Power.
popular. The Narutos were popular, and they still had some of the exclusives from last year, like the King Kong and from Godzilla versus King Kong, and then they had a couple of DBZers up here too.
Was that King? Was it explicitly the exclusive last King Kong?
Yeah,
or was it
yeah,
just
yeah,
the
this-
one being sold at Target and stuff?
No, it says event exclusive 2021.
Oh, okay, cool. Cool.
2022, I don't know. Exclusive color edition. The one with the Godzilla head, with the Mecha Godzilla head.
So Godzilla head.
So Godzilla.
So, Godzilla head.
I just posted it to my story.
Okay.
I also posted like a 360 view of all the Dragon Ball stuff too.
Pancheezey.
That's me.
That's not it.
That's Henrock, baby.
Next. Yeah. Henrock's the man. How do you go to your next story? Oh, there we go. Here's the figures out there in the sun.
There's Boog baking back there too.
Yeah. That's nice. Conducting business. And I mean BSNS.
That's it. You might have to click again real quick.
Oh.
Yeah, it's uploaded now.
Ooh,
what is happening?
I don't know, bro. I'm trying to go through your darn stories.
There it is. Wait, no. You have to reload. Refresh the page.
All right. Oh my, this is a mess.
No,
we're running.
We're professionals.
No, we're.
Did you tell we've been doing this almost 300 times?
Okay, I do see that you have a new story now.
There it is. Oh, it's not playing. It's fantastic.
Oh. Wow, really good.
It's loading. It's such an important thing.
Why?
To load right. It's loading.
Well, shout out to Fabio for great camera work here.
The wind.
All right, all of that to prove that there was, in fact, a photo opportunity you could have in Aura.
Yeah, but he didn't want to do the Nimbus.
I wanted to go back.
My friend Nick, who was in the Gohan costume, got the little like Beast Gohan hair thing you put on, and he took a pretty great photo with the with the Nimbus.
Yeah, I wanted to circle back, but it slipped my mind, unfortunately.
Anyway, it's all right. So yeah, the first thing we did was get those tickets, hit SHF, and then what else was revealed there?
Yeah, there was so first of all, they showed off for the first time in the United States. They showed off the Kid Goku from the King Piccolo arc that's going to be coming to the grand opening of the Tamashii store for New York.
Did you get a pic of that by any chance?
No, but it's I mean, I did, but I didn't upload it anywhere.
Oh, okay.
We all got imaginations, am I right?
Well, they had all this stuff here. Let's see. Wait. Oh, no.
There he is. There they is.
I don't know if it'd be here. But anyway, they showed that off for the first time. If you keep on scrolling down, I'm sure it'll be there. They showed that for the first time. It was really cool seeing it in person. They also showed GT Goku for the first time. There it is right there, Fabio. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Looked pretty good. I did not know they had it inside too. I thought it was just outside. That's pretty cool.
Well, they brought extras.
Yeah, they sure did.
Or yeah, I was gonna say they probably took it before the show opened and just took it out right after or something. We were at that booth so many times we would have seen it if it was there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was in the outside booth for sure, but not.
Yeah, there next to like the 360 display.
Yeah, and then the next post over to your left is the GT Goku. They had that out there. Like, he was really small. Like, I was worried that he was gonna be like not noticeably smaller than the current Kid Buck that's out right now, but he was really tiny. Like, that's just a standard Tamashii Act 5 stage or whatever, so he looked really good. A lot of people kind of like bug out about his shoulders and his elbows and stuff. I mean, like, yeah, they don't really look like traditional SHF shoulders and stuff, but I mean, anything to get the scale right, I'm willing to sacrifice, to be quite honest. Like, even
Go
ahead, Rick.
I said yep.
Yeah, even not having like a double like ab crunch for the torso, as long as the ball joint at the hip right there has as much range of movement as like 1.0s, I think I'll be fine, because we survived on 1.0 ab crunch for like, I don't know, like 5 years.
Yeah, I can't remember if it was the Discord or where it was, but somebody was like, give me a general idea of the scale, and I tell people it's between Pan and the first Goku.
Well, no,
to
I think it's even
describe.
smaller than that, Rick. I think it's between Chaozu and
Pan?
and the first Goku. Well, Pan's kind of big. Is she not?
Really? I think he's like as big as Pan, no?
The
like a
head
little
for
bit
Pan
bigger?
is huge. I think it's between
Pan head.
Chaozu and probably Pan and Kid Goku and stuff like that. It's small.
Yeah,
Christopher Miller is asking us
he-
to scale with DBZ figs. I mean, it's the closest it's ever gotten, to be quite honest.
Sure.
Maybe it might be a little bit bigger. I can't really. I had no point of reference because it was just in a case by itself. But like, it looked good. It looked shockingly small. It's pretty cool. And then
Love it.
they had all these. New in here was Beast Gohan, which is actually out right now in Japan. They had Orange Piccolo was in this display, as well as Master Roshi. Those are the only like really, really new things that are in this display, but it was really cool.
I remember taking shade by the SandLand display.
So wait a minute. The Master Roshi is the new one that's coming out. That's official, or is that some Kit Bear shit?
I mean, this is just like a prototype that they have out. There's no like, it hasn't been slated for release or anything like that. But this is the one they showed off like last year.
Okay.
You got them sandals.
That's it.
You know he got those.
Man, we got some good footage here. That was a lot of fun. There's Piccolo.
There he is. Piccolo and the Mixolo. Right there.
Okay.
And then they showed off later in the day. I don't know. That wasn't there, but they.
I wish it was, man.
Yeah, it looks really cool. They said that there's going to be a manga version of Ultra Instinct Goku. It's going to represent the way Toyotaro draws Ultra Instinct Goku, which is super sick. It's going to be a V-Jump 30th exclusive in Japan, alongside with the Cotton Candy Goku. And it has like a completely different box art too, which is disgusting to me because now I want it again. But I mean, it is what it is. And then the last thing that they showed off was Mecha Frieza and King Cold, but I don't know if they have those images here on Tamashii Nation. I mean, Lago will have it for sure.
Okay.
Go. That's who I wish would have been there, man. I wanted
Dude, he was
so bad.
the missing link.
He's my paisan. I needed to meet him, but he wasn't there.
Oh, here's more pictures of that one.
Yeah, the face looks really good on this. It looks crazy.
Great. His instinct is ultra.
There it is. If you keep going down, I mean, it was there. Like
it would have been first day, so.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Wow. Okay.
Jeez, there's so much.
Thank you, Lago, for all the coverage. My goodness.
Damn, he's fucking on it.
Here, I must have passed it. No. Oh, maybe with this. No.
Where are they?
There
he is.
That's a wild picture. Dang, nobody got a better picture than that. That's crazy.
I did see a better picture somewhere. Maybe on the Discord. Let me look. Hang on.
Dude, it might be me. It might be me with a better picture. How about me?
Hey, how about Rick?
Yeah, put it in the podcast photo dump, please. Please.
Pletho says Toy Arc has a gallery too, obviously.
What's a gallery?
But yeah, this looks really cool. This looks really sick. It's still on that like really slender Mecha Frieza body, or that really slender Frieza body. Like this really just looks like a custom somebody made, to be quite honest.
It really does. Where was this at though?
It's outside. Like
this was outside. I did not see this in person at all.
Yeah, it wasn't there when we did that huge walkthrough the first day. They put it out like maybe Saturday morning, Thursday morning.
Look at that elite level photography, almost as if this is an A.C.B.A. veteran.
Look at that. Look at that
angles.
Dutch angle.
Look at that. Huh?
Beautiful.
Ever heard of her?
But it looks really
The
cool. A
scale's
lot
good.
of people
I mean,
are.
Frieza looks a little taller because he's on the stand, noticeably, but like the scale's good, I think.
The scale is good in terms of like SHF style. Like SHF is never going to be at this point, unfortunately, 1-to-1 with the manga or anime or whatever, just because it's all over the place at this point. A lot of people are sharing around a picture of like a half, like half is this and then the other half is how he's depicted in the manga cover. But like King Cold is like huge. He's humongous. He's probably like 1.5 times the size of this in the manga. But as long as this King Cold is the same size as Cooler, or maybe even a little taller, then like I'm fine, to be quite honest. I just need it to be like fudgeable.
A little fudgy.
But I mean, like, it looks really good. I think Rick, you and I saw this at the same time. This must have been Thursday morning, or maybe even Friday morning.
I think it was Thursday.
But I remember you saying his arms looked a little long. I think they look fine, to be quite honest.
Yeah, even in this angle, they don't look bad. Man, I was probably tripping.
It might have just been like the way we were looking at it, in person in the display case, possibly. But it was cool that it was out there, man. Just baking in the sun, dude. I felt so bad for these little things.
Melted away.
I felt so bad.
You know what it is? It's because San Diego Comic-Con cannot afford to give Bandai what they want, but at Anime Expo over there, like, you guys haven't been before, but they sometimes let those guys take like a third of the floor. They're maniacs over there. So like when they come to Comic-Con, they're like, "Hey, can we just do this shit outside, please?"
Yeah, it's way better.
Marina.
I mean, like I thought it was fun. I thought it was cool. I always like their little pop-ups that they have, and it was cool to see one in person for sure.
And it was super convenient that it was so close to where we would always park, and
yeah, convenient for us.
Convenient for us.
Yeah, it was literally on our way every single day into the con.
Yeah.
And that's because we found the parking hack of the century.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Not letting it slip. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
No, it's one of those things you had to be there.
You just had to be there. You wouldn't understand. And shout out fucking Genya, man.
Yeah, man.
What an absolutely selfless human being he is.
For sure. Hell yeah, dude. The last thing from Tamashii that's there's two more things. They showed off, keep on scrolling down. It's Fifth Gear 5 Luffy. So sick.
Yeah. No info really on him yet. But
yeah. They just showed this and they're all like, I'm out.
Enough said.
Yeah, enough said.
How about this guy, huh?
Yeah. There's no word on if these arms and legs are just like a set of arms and legs that they're doing. Look, you can even see in the shoulder joint right there. This is like fresh off fresh off the painting table.
It's gonna be a running theme.
But yeah, there's no word if this is just an extra set of arms and legs that are specifically posed this way so they could achieve this like iconic pose, or if they're actually going to be like rubbery, like bendy wire maybe, which would be like super crazy or super sick. Who knows? They haven't said anything yet. But there's definitely cuts in there for like a traditional figure. Like he has like wrist joints and shoulder joints and stuff. So it would truly be something else if this was like rubbery.
What's the deal with this colorway?
That's the way he looks when he's in Gear 5.
I see.
Like a new mode was reached.
Yeah, it's great.
See.
It's super sick.
Mm-hmm.
All
right.
And the last thing they showed off was the SandLand figures that were in person. SandLand had like a huge presence at this con. It was wild.
Dude. Yeah, talk about like we'll do anything to let you for you to approve of us doing fucking Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Please, for the love of God. You like SandLand? We'll do whatever you want with SandLand.
Yeah, they had a huge booth. There was like SandLand, like just like ads everywhere. They had like the big panel for Saturday night was a screening of I think the first 2 episodes of SandLand, which was really sick. And they had like the game out there. They had all the figures. They had like Ichiban Kuji statues. They had Solo Chogokin statues. They had SHF stuff. It was crazy, man.
Oh, and the biggest thing, they had the 101 scale of this tank, and you could get inside it.
That was so cool.
Well, you could get inside it. We only got a picture outside, Poncho.
I know. Yeah, I went inside on my own time, baby.
Did you? Oh my god.
They man, you're a braver man than me. There, one time I went there. What was that one time they got us like those little things, those like little like
the pins,
like the pins and the thing that you can put on your badge, the ribbon. I was like, you don't want to go inside? I was like, it's really hot and I'm fat. No thanks. And she just laughed and I walked away.
I wasn't passing it up. Couldn't do it. Couldn't not do it. But yeah, Tamashi's presence was really great. They had other shit too, you know. Trying to think of some really cool stuff that they had. It's lost on me right now, but that's like the best stuff that I think that they had on display. They had the Blue Eyes White Dragon too, I think, or maybe that was in one fest.
Yeah,
they was being real stingy with those little extra, like, it wasn't even a keychain. What was it? It was like a
lanyard.
No, it was like something that they were giving out with $100 worth of merchandise.
The stand?
Oh, it was the acrylic standee.
The acrylic stands, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't forget to ship mine too, Fabio. I think I left it in there.
Yeah, I actually have 2, so I'm gonna ship you 2.
Thank God.
2 extras. Yeah. No.
Yeah, because it wasn't every 100. It was just 100.
It
wasn't like, you know.
I spent $500 at that booth and they fucking gave me 1.
Yeah, just 1.
Everybody spent $500 at that booth.
I was like, what the fuck? I looked at my bag and I was like, damn, stingy. Fucking 1 acrylic fucking little stand.
We've had 1, yes, but what about a second acrylic stand?
Yeah. Also,
I did genuinely get 2 because I went back and I got my Jiraiya later.
Yeah.
Later day.
You did a second round. I'm just me personally, man. Really fucking sick of Blue Eyes White Dragon. Every time I get it. When these people make these toys of this property, Blue Eyes White Dragon is huge. I get it, but like at least why wasn't there like a Dark Magician out there? Why wasn't there a Blackluster Soldier out there?
Yeah,
Buster Blader.
Blackluster Soldier. Let's go.
Yeah, or like I tell people all the time, like, you know who's just as well? Maybe I'm putting a little too much sauce on it, but you know who's really fucking popular is Chaos Emperor Dragon. Pot of Greed. Yeah, I summoned Pot of Greed.
Pot of Greed.
And I bet you didn't see this one coming, Yugi. I summoned Pot of Greed. I'm just over this. I'm bored with fucking Blue Eyes. Like, give me other monsters. Like, come on, man. Summon Skull. Come on.
Summon Skull. Oh.
Quit playing with me.
Or I'll take a Dark Magician Girl too. How about a Blue Eyes Toon Dragon instead?
Ooh, that would have been sick. But you know what? That's too fun. These guys just got to do the same shit every time. Literally every company that has this license, look it up. First thing they make, Blue Eyes White Dragon. Every time.
Come on. How about the Red Eyes Black Dragon?
Yeah. There's so many things you could do. Or you know what? I'd have been more impressed if like their first figure was the 3-headed one.
Yeah, Ultimate.
The Blue Eyes Ultimate. Yeah.
How about Joey's blind sister?
There you go.
How about Exodia, but it's a Build-A-Figure and you need 5 Blue Eyes White Dragons.
I honestly wouldn't be mad at that, to be quite honest.
An Exodia, and then the best part about Exodia is you can get more out of it. You could do a Necro Exodia. And he's the black version,
I mean, that'd be really cool, but like, thankfully, Tamashii is not on that type of shit. Remember when like the Purunga was announced, and like I was like, I really thought that it wasn't going to come with any Dragon Balls, and the only way that you could have the Dragon Balls is if you bought all the Namek releases.
Oh man, that would have sucked.
That would have been really bad. So thankfully, they're not on some like Build-A-Figure shit or whatever. That'd be awful. But great for me.
Yeah, I would love it and hate it at the same time.
Yeah, absolutely. But
I'm
I
just over
think
Blue
that's
Eyes.
genuinely it for Bandai.
Oh, there's one more. Who's that fire person?
Oh yeah,
How's this?
Wen Ren Yi Huan
Is
Xuan.
this Jamiroquai again?
Is this Jamiroquai?
Hey,
again?
was he on display? I didn't see him.
Jamiroquai was not there.
Oh man. And you know who I didn't see, and it's gonna make me very sad if you tell me he was there, or they were there. I didn't see Guts and Griffith.
They were there. You didn't see it?
No, don't say that.
Oh,
Let
Richolas,
me live in-
baby.
Let me live in ignorant bliss.
Who loves you?
Oh man, I wanted to see them so bad, and when I ran around the booth, I was like, I don't see them. Oh, gotta go.
They had the horse there too. There they
Oh,
were.
man.
I did not see that either.
You know what? Maybe it's for the best. I would've
Well,
tried to
they also
steal
kind of
them.
made it hard to go in that booth because at one point they
Yeah.
started putting the line through it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that
I
was
had
the
no real
problem.
desire to keep going back unless we were in line to buy something because
Yeah. I think they just got tired of that line just always being packed and being like in the middle of aisles, or maybe like people were jumping it, or I don't know, but either way, like that line wrapping around the booth itself, was a huge traffic jam.
Oh yeah, that was easily the worst decision they made all weekend.
Yeah.
The days when it was going through that stuff.
And the worst part is that it doesn't make any sense because we all have time tickets.
Yeah.
Like the time tickets should make it so that this doesn't happen. Like I don't.
Supposed to.
Yeah, exactly. It's supposed
Yeah.
to.
Yeah, our time in the queue really wasn't that terrible.
No, I kind of got right in. They were like, "Oh, you're pressed. Come on in."
Hell yeah. Well, you gotta
That's what I'm talking
flash that thing whenever you can.
Sometimes
let me
you get
tell you
front
something.
line. Sometimes you get some free hot dogs in a lounge. It's
Yeah,
There's some
or
perks,
sometimes
sure.
I go into the lounge and I finish all the hot dogs.
that was you. Come on, man.
Or man, I'm telling you, that first day we went there, it wasn't the first official day, but man, that day with the chips and the salsa,
Ooh, Thursday?
Oh, yeah.
that was a great day. Yeah, damn.
What
that was a great day.
I did not eat.
I didn't know
any
that
of the
was even a
lounge food,
perk. That
not
was
one
so
thing.
nice. That was really our home base for a sec there. That was where we were charging up. That was a real good place to regroup.
I can't
why
believe
didn't
we
you have any
wasted
of
a
the
whole
stuff?
day and a half not going there.
I don't know. Every time I went, you guys were like, "Yo, this shit was bad good," and everything was gone.
What? No, Boog, you're lying to me because your son was eating with us at one point.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ed,
But
man.
no
We're done.
water. That was the worst part. They didn't have water.
Yeah,
in
what
it.
was
There was
that?
no water.
What?
Yeah,
And
that
you had
was
to go.
wild.
You had to go to the kiosk that was right there. That was like $4 or $5 water, bro.
Yeah, they'll give us fucking lemonade and Jamaica water, but they won't
I
give
know.
us fucking regular
Jamaica
water.
water.
Jamaica water.
Yeah,
Well, I
love
would
it.
have taken some Flint, Michigan water at that point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we got some Arnie Palmies, but they won't give
We
us
had Arnie
water?
Palmies.
They were.
They did
There
sound
was
the Arnie
coffee
Palmy
and tea
alert in
too,
there.
right? It was coffee and tea too,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah,
Yes.
coffee and tea. That's where I was getting coffee the whole time. If it wasn't a nice coffee from the SBs.
A cup of coffee.
It was impossible to stand on that Starbucks line. Literally
I
impossible.
know.
Well, what was funny was the first day me and Pancho went to that Starbucks line. It was dead.
Yeah, no line the
No
first
one.
day.
Mhm.
And
It
then
was-
every other day after that, the lines were
Yeah.
unreal.
By day 2, they were making more than FedEx office.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo,
Was
did I tell you how much
Wednesday?
it cost?
Sorry, go
I
ahead,
think
Boog.
y'all was gone. Hey, did I tell you how much it cost to ship 2 packages for FedEx?
No.
Bro.
It was a lot, huh?
I shipped 2 things that I forgot to pack for Saturday. The one thing was the Goku and Gohan 2-pack. You know how slender that box was, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the other thing was a Raditz, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And so they get you coming and going because they charge you for the shipping. They charge you for the box that they're going to use. They charge you for the labor of packaging up the box, whatever the case may be. The total for those 2 things to ship was $95.
No.
Excuse me.
What?
Yep.
Was this next day hand delivery plus blowjob?
There's a dick
You
in
wouldn't
that
think
box
that shit
when it
came with a
arrives.
happy ending, for real. I was like, yo, that's crazy. But by that time, it was already packaged. It's not like you could even back out. It was just like,
Could you imagine? Well, hold
Right.
on.
has already started.
You know what?
Psych.
Rip that open. No thanks.
Excuse me, sir.
Wow.
Psych.
Yeah, hit him with a
Alright.
psych. Could you
Hit him
imagine?
with the NVM at the end there.
And that line was stupid long.
Oh man. Well, that's it. That's it for
That's it for
SHF.
SHF. And what did we do next? Right after
I
that?
think it was Hasbro. Was it not?
No, it was Mezco.
Awesome.
Oh, it was Mezco. All right. Let's
That's
go,
right.
baby.
Dude,
Looking
shout
back
out-
to the
shout out to that little-
skies.
Shout out to that little meme of Fabio looking lovingly at the Mezco
Oh my
booth.
God, yes.
Please.
And people are like, I want Fabio to look at me the way that I want somebody to look at me the way Fabio looks at the Mezco booth.
Pull that up.
And
I'm
you're-
sure you
Yeah,
You
have.
just have like the biggest smile on your face.
Shout out to Jurassic Jesse. Jesser.
Hey, Jess, baby.
Shout out to you, sir.
There it
Look
is.
at that.
That's me. That's your boy. It's true. It me.
Of course I know him.
He's me.
And that's at the actual Mezco booth. They got me. The booth this year had me double chinning hard. Look at that.
You know that you're
What?
you know you're really happy because you're one of the skinniest people I know and the double chin came out. That's a joy chin.
I was really like feeling myself. Anyway, it was a good showing overall, I would say, for Mezco this year. And if
speak
y'all
on it,
don't
brother.
mind- Speaking of which, I'll go to mine own Instagram for the pictures, and then some of the other things I missed I put in the podcast photo dump. So first thing we had to do is check out what the exclusives were, right? And we kind of knew that there was going to be the stuff that had been up in the past few weeks from, this weirdly unannounced Mezco Con that was, just a pretense for all these drops every week. So the first one was the Void Wars Gomez with the strike suit. And they had it at the show without the strike suit, which is very interesting. Controversial decision for sure. And my first question upon arrival to the booth, is it a new SKU? She said it was. So I had to get it. All new box.
Gotcha.
This box won't come with the Vortex strike suit version. And it's a good chance to get this dude for $100. I know a few people who friends of mine and people who support the channel that were looking to get this specifically without the Vortex strike suit, and this was a good thing that they did this. Will it
But
go
wait a
up
minute.
later on its own? Remains to be seen, but they wouldn't just make a new box and a new SKU for nothing.
I'm confused. This suit is different from the one that comes with the mech?
No, so this one it's the same suit, but it doesn't come with the mech.
Got it.
The Vortex strike suit is the mech. Yeah.
All right, that's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah. So $100 for him, basically makes the mech $250. And then the other exclusives that had gone up previously for, shipment after the con also were there. The Green Ranger, which sold out by like Saturday or maybe like end of Friday. Probably.
Yeah,
like
it was
end of
early.
Friday. Yeah. Yeah, probably by Friday it was sold out. And yeah, a lot of people seemed to.
I think it was by the I think it was by the end of the day on Friday. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
it was.
A lot of people, we're excited to get this, and it's a good like proof of concept for the rest of the Mezco Rangers, and pretty pleased with it.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. Got to handle it. You opened one.
Shout out to MCU Collector who picked this up and did his review already, and you can see it compared with like Lightning Collection and Super 7 and all that. So real good review from
Not
MCU
bad.
Collector. And then also there was the Uncanny X-Men Wolverine, which there was rumors, the talk around him was that it was actually a pretty limited quantity piece. And by the end of the show, it actually did sell out. Mezco themselves posted that it sold out and that the Void Cadet Gomez was the only thing left kind of in limited quantities by Sunday.
Oh,
We
that
left
sold
by
out too.
Sunday afternoon. We left by Sunday noonish, so we weren't able to I wasn't able to go back to the booth one last time and like see for myself, but this is just stuff that people told me after the fact. But he did sell out, you said, Poncho, by the end of the show?
No, I was saying that in like it sold out. The Wolverine. I didn't know the Wolverine sold out
did
too.
end up selling out. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
Wolverine did end up selling out.
Dang.
So that's cool. Okay, and now as far as what was actually in the case, I'm doing like a full like walkthrough eventually, Trying to get all that video edited, but it's been a whirlwind 72 hours over here for unrelated reasons. So I'm working on the booth walkthrough to show like everything, because when I did it last year, I really only showed the new things. And just like last year, they had like old stuff and new stuff on display at the same time. It was kind of like the whole Mezco archive, if you will. So on my pictures here, I only have sort of the new stuff and things that were like at the show. So we'll just hit the quick hits. My kind of big thing, Bartholomew Vex, which is a supporting cast, villain for Atticus Doom. He was in that original Atticus Doom trailer, and they showed him here with an effect piece and sort of a final stage of production, as well as his box was on display.
Great box.
Great box.
What a box.
Leads us to believe that this is coming sooner rather than later. So
when's his release date? October?
They never said. It was just up, but we're, it's reasonable to assume it'll be soon because they have, the box. And as far as like having an effect piece rather than something like this Beast from Hell, which seems like it's still in that sort of kit bash state rather than like something a little closer to final product.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this was pretty much exactly as it looked. And this was also in the other case, and this is just pretty much exactly how it looked in the original Doc Nocturnal trailer. So something they kind of kit bashed for that. But here it is. They had it on display there with a bunch of like mummies and stuff around it. Real cool stuff that we kind of like glossed. If you watch the past the podcast episode we did from the floor, we kind of like went through all this real quick to show the full display. Okay, other new stuff on display. New stuff meaning like things that are like on pre-order, but we're seeing like in person for the first time, or in a closer state of completion. One of the indicators for that is that they're showing it with its accessories and a base. Robin is shown with accessories and a base versus something like Silver Centurion, which has no base and isn't posed up, clear prototype state. Something like Duke, no base, still just like the Tamashii, still like hand painted. You can see no base.
That Green Goblin turned out way better looking than I initially thought.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It really made a believer out of me, for sure.
We should go back, because that figure that you showed caused a lot of controversy, Fabio, and I want to know what your thoughts are on it.
Gotham by Gaslight?
This thing is like hugely different.
He's a bit of a chunkaroo for sure.
He's a short king, dude.
Well, I mean, it's not just that, but the legs are different. The cape is pretty different. That contraption that he flies in is completely different from the promo images.
No way.
It is, yeah. There's people comparing it like this is not the same sculpt. Like
different in a good or a bad way.
That happens all the time. I mean, they don't go back and update
preference.
Those images too. As far as like they also had this guy. If you go on the product page, this Timber is still a silhouette.
Really?
Yeah.
Why are you avoiding the question, Fabio? Look at the.
I don't know. Because they updated. Those are just prototype images. This is the new updated prototype image right here.
Yeah, I sent it to you.
It's crazy that they sell an entire figure on a prototype figure. It is what it is.
A prototype. Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, it looks like, I think just the posing is different. No, I don't know. I'm looking at it over here. He's holding it like this instead of like this.
I don't know.
Oh, wow, that looks crazy different.
That looks very different, bro.
Different, man.
I think it's just from that angle.
No, there's no way that you could see the top of those wings. Like they're not even sculpted the same as it is in the promo, which is fine. Like I said, it's more of a personal preference thing.
But I think it is. It's just that it's here. See how there's the hook things right there, and here they are here. It's just that it's more. He's more posing it up front rather than off to the side, is what it kind of looks like.
It doesn't even look like you could achieve that like wide stance like it looks like in that promo picture. Like that doesn't even look like a possibility.
Yeah.
Like look at how the arms are all bent up. Like you know what it is? It almost looks like it's bigger in the promo images.
Yeah, probably. I think it does look bigger in here than it's supposed to be. It just looks like it's like spread out wider too. So yeah, like the wingspan.
I mean, what are your thoughts? Are you upset? Are you perfectly fine with it? Where are you at on it?
I don't, feel like lied to or anything. We don't even have it in hand yet. I'm just like, Oh, it's different.
But
A lot of this stuff, like I think, eventually will look different when we actually get it in hand. So I don't
going
know.
off what you said
That's the
though,
running theme. Not to excuse it, but it's like they do that. They do be doing that.
You're
going off
excusing
what
me.
you said though, you're excusing it.
Am
Going
I?
off what you said though, this does look like it's very soon though, as the
Yeah,
stand,
exactly.
as the accessories.
I think in this case it's cool.
Well, I
Like,
guess in my case, I just didn't like look at it immediately and be like, "Oh, this is like completely different." So it doesn't seem like as egregious. It does seem like the size has for sure changed. Looks like
While we were
the glider's just like superimposed onto this figure and not like actually, posed with it. Then when
while
when
we were at
reality
Comic
and,
Con,
and oh yeah,
the groups were really pissed off about this thing.
damn.
Like the Mezco group.
No one told me.
Really mad about this. They left you out, man. I don't know. I
Does
don't
it
know.
look? It definitely looks smaller. I'll say that. It definitely looks a lot smaller. The harness is, I think, equally sized, but yeah, the wings look a lot smaller. Looks like there's more like, I don't know, space in between the spokes or whatever these are called.
Yeah.
Interesting. Big if true.
Big if true.
But again, I'm just like, oh, all right. I guess it's different.
Show that snake eyes again.
Rolling with the
I was
punches.
gonna go in order, but if we want to just jump around, sure.
Snake eyes looks good, man.
I noticed that the timber. I almost thought it was the G.I. Joe Classified version because of how the articulation cuts are in there. It's almost identical.
Yeah.
But I do think that this one probably looks a little better in the like snout face area or whatever. But the G.I. Joe Classified does have the interchangeable head too. I think probably gives it the one up. But yeah, it looks pretty good.
Yeah, the snake eyes looks good. That was one thing I looked at in the booth and I was like, man, I kind of want this.
Yeah.
Also, shout
Firefly
out.
looks good too, though.
Hang on, I was gonna go in order. How about Robin?
All right, we all got to.
What do I have to defend for my life with Robin?
You know what? I told you at the con. I told you at the con. This face doesn't look right.
In
I
what
don't know
way?
what it is.
It looks fine.
And I think the body's too
You just
big
think he's
too.
ugly, Rick.
That's not Vapor. That's that other body.
No, that's Dog Nocturnal. It looks like.
Yeah, no, that should have been Vapor, man. How you don't give a kid a kid's body? What the fuck?
Well, Vapor is the Dog Nocturnal, except that he has the like the
Shorter
bottom
legs,
of the
no?
forearms don't cut off at the wrist because he doesn't have the long like gauntlets. He goes all the way up to the wrist. I think they're even like just Gomez arms. Most of Vapor is Gomez with just shorter. Most of Gomez is Vapor. Most of Vapor is Gomez with just shorter legs.
Yeah, yeah. I just looked at this thing in person and I thought to myself, like, oh, this is a little big.
Mm.
But the design itself is fine. It's just personal preference again.
I guess you're right. I guess he is a little on the tall side. You do want this guy to be right sized.
Yeah, if this was one of the other Robins, I would say yeah.
Yeah, he's supposed to be a real small Robin, right?
Yeah.
Well, Vapor is like not. Or if they're gonna go for the smallest body, it would be the Atticus Doom, because he's even shorter than Vapor.
Oh my god.
Or Superman. People were not happy about the suit. I knew that.
Oh really?
I mean, from the original reveal, we saw it last year, like as one of the online reveals during San Diego. It was like a fabric suit, and then when it actually went out for pre-order, it was this suit. And
yeah,
here
mad
it is
too.
in the more vinyl suit here in person.
I'll take the fabric suit over vinyl any day of the week, honestly.
Okay, but is that emblem big enough for y'all or what?
More emblem.
The emblem is the entire chest, but the fucking emblem on classic Superman should have been bigger. That's what we really care about.
Yeah, they corrected it.
You minded if it was the same, like, sculpted style as well. But I wonder if this will have the magnetic effect, like the. I actually thought it was going to be like the same emblem reused from the original Superman, but this one's way bigger right here.
Guaranteed, they ever make a steel, they're just putting that fucking thing on a steel.
Fuck yeah. Some rivets.
Pretty nice.
Yeah.
A little riveting sculpt.
Speaking of Superman, here's the Zack Snyder Justice League box set.
Hell yeah.
This Superman looks really, really good.
The
That one
Flash
looks
looks
great,
really good
yeah.
too.
Totally forgot about these.
Yeah. We are like 3 Batman removed from this already. So it's just crazy. The biggest difference is in this Batman right here, who has like more of that Supreme Knight style suit that's like almost like the stealth or the Spec Ops Punisher Boog, or like Black Panther. It's like that kind of, you know, I don't know, patterned fabric material.
Yeah, it's like real
Like
tight
texture.
mesh.
Yeah. Looks good though. I mean, he looks imposing. I think the emblem maybe like even speaking of which could be bigger, but either way, this looks tight. And then Ezra Miller, Flash.
I think that looks really good.
Looks solid.
It's the
Yeah, I
last
think
time I
solid.
see a bad guy like that.
Mm-hmm. Interesting how
Really
it's
bad
like
guy.
no soft goods on here, but only in like the actual body suit. And then I wonder how it's gonna like break up because you can see the elbows are like actual, you know, visible articulation, so the fabric doesn't go over the joints there. Probably the same in the knees, but you can see like the crotch still has the fabric there. Anyway, we'll see how that should be pretty close to coming out too. Here's the Rick's favorite movie, The Owlman, Lord of Tears.
There it is. This is the number one. Oh man, I'm hyped for this guy.
Wish they'd have had the like altar next to him, you know.
I mean, you know what? As much as I don't like this shit, and I think it's weird. You know, this is some of the funnest things about owning a toy company. You can just do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? I like that Owlman from fucking Lord of Tears. I'm making that bitch because I own this toy company. Like, it's fun at least. Like, it's like that can happen. Like whenever Max from Max Factory does like these weirdo things that you're like, why the fuck is this a Figma? Pretty much always because he just wants it. So it's fun. It's fun.
And speaking of fun,
Oh,
the Dick Tracy
dude.
figure got a lot of buzz.
That whole line like looks so fucking cool in person, and even made me second guess myself. Like, damn, maybe I should get these Dick Tracy things. But like, I don't give a fuck
same.
about Dick Tracy. They just look so good. Like,
Yeah,
so
they look cool.
perfect to the line.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's a perfect Mezco mesh for these for sure.
It's great.
I mean, y'all weren't feeling a lot of these like on the prototype images too, so
yeah, the fitment of the clothes is great.
it's nice to see these in person. Again, that's kind of the running theme, is that a lot of the stuff that we're, you know, particularly that I'm posting, is like the things that are either outstanding pre-orders that we're seeing outside of a prototype image for the first time, now in like an actual in-person thing, or stuff that is like being revealed for the first time as a prototype.
You know what? The only thing was that when I saw that Dick Tracy, I just thought to myself, like, man, it is a crime that this company has not made a question. Because they're ripe for the pick, and literally just take everything from Dick Tracy and make it blue, and have a face with no sculpt on it.
That's it.
Question.
Easy money.
I like these. Look great in person. Anybody that's on the fence, these are fantastic in person. Gonna photograph great. They look great. No complaints from me.
Yeah.
And then these are the 2 like seamless Godzillas that they had shown as part of like the Kaiju Collective, but I noticed on the placard it says 112 Collective, so I don't know what's up with that. But these are you know, same scale as the Super 7, like exactly.
Yeah, it's funny because them being 112 Collective makes absolutely no fucking sense because they're not 112 scale.
No. So they call it Kaiju Collective, but yeah, the placards say 112. Interesting.
Weird.
Okay, moving on. How about, they had this little grub. This is like part of the social media posting that they were doing, and it's like
they going for the Grogu money here, huh?
Yeah, I guess so. He was having his own little adventures out there, posting from everywhere. And this is the jumbo grub they showed at like one of the toys fairs like forever ago, and it's still not out. But hey, here he is. He's got an outfit, got a cute little outfit.
It looks like Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
Shut up, Eddie Murphy.
How about up next, Dr. Doom?
Oh man, hell yeah! Oh, hell yeah!
I didn't love the way this looked.
What? How
Yeah, I
dare
didn't
you
love the way it
disagree
looked
with
in
me?
person. Something looked off. He looked a little like, I don't know, like compact. Like, I don't know.
Well, this is a collab with Four Horsemen, actually. So if anyone's gonna fucking nail the armor sculpting and proportioning and all that, I think they did a really good job here. This looks
Yeah, but
nice.
I'm telling you that they did.
I like the suede right here. I like the texture.
I really like
suede.
it.
Nice material.
Yeah,
I don't know that they really. Some of them like they changed up the poses throughout the day. I don't think they really did anything different with him, but it would have been nice. So that makes me wonder like how far along it is. But they did have at least a couple interchangeable hands here and there.
It was a weird vibe throughout the whole entire Mezco booth. Honestly, it wasn't. They was like all like mad cagey and like quiet and not like excited about Comic-Con. It was a very strange vibe in the Mezco booth in comparison to every other booth. Every other booth seemed like it was like lively and like great interactions and like everything was like real hush and quiet over there. I don't know what that was about. It's very strange.
What Fabio, do you think this means this thing is coming out soon? Stand.
Like will it come out on time or will it be delayed?
On time. On time. A lot of me.
Yeah, I mean they didn't show it with as many accessories as some of the other stuff, so could be farther down the timeline than the others.
You're making me worried now.
I mean, it's Mezco. It's always going to get delayed.
You're right.
Whatever.
All right, stick to the new stuff. We can't spend an hour on everything.
That is new. All of this is new stuff. I only
took pictures because that was another thing too. Is that the fabric is very different from the promo images.
On Dr. Doom? Yeah,
on
it looks,
Dr. Doom, yeah.
It looks a little rough right here. I don't know.
It looks like the Conan material.
And that's what it looks like. But you would think Dr. Doom would be in the finest fabrics.
Hmm? You would think.
Maybe
you don't know Doom as well as you thought.
Mm-hmm.
How about, speaking of, the Fantastic Four, which, I mean, they look good together, but that Sue Storm's still on the old female body.
Woo! She looked
and
rough,
she fell over a lot. she was making contact with the front of the case a lot.
She looks rough. Look at the head and neck, like it's not even sitting right. She looks rough, man.
Like the tube arms, I don't know. It's a shame because right next to her was all the new Power Rangers, and those are on a new female body that we'll see in a second.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Maybe they'll be able to.
Please delay it and make it better. Like I don't.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Maybe they'll be able to do the old switcheroo before she comes out.
I hope so.
You know what? I was going to ask you, Fabio, is that thing Polystone at all?
I don't know. Did they say that in the listing?
I don't know. I was just
don't
curious.
remember saying that.
I never knew if it was or not.
I could check.
Yeah, I don't remember saying
that. It doesn't say Polystone.
Okay, good, because I hate that shit.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Thing definitely looked the best out of the group, and they did look good together. But
sick ass thing design.
But I'm not loving this either.
And what I also noticed is that his neck was the flesh tone neck rather than like a translucent flame on neck. So I'm wondering if that'll have, an interchangeable neck. I don't remember reading that it did. So I guess I can check now.
Interchangeable neck.
3 head portraits. No, just head portraits. No. Neck. Character specific accessories. No, just the effects. Interesting. Yeah, that was one thing I was like, see, I don't know about that. Because we're not even getting the full, like, obviously translucent flame on look. I wouldn't be surprised if they put it out as like a standalone piece or something.
You know what that would be great for? That would be great as a New York Comic Con exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
The standalone flame on Johnny.
Or even original like Android Human Torch.
Yeah, you could make the box like him doing the 4. Yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be nice.
So yeah, I noticed that and I was like, I had to go back and check. But does he have an interchangeable neck? It doesn't seem like it. So you're gonna have to have him face front all the time. or someone's going to make some money casting, some translucent necks out there.
There you go. See, Mezco is about giving entrepreneurs a chance.
Exactly. Silver Centurion Iron Man was there at first, and then they took him down off the case. And even when I saw him on day one, I was like, I'm not so sure.
Yucky.
Definitely
Look,
prototype state.
terrible.
It wasn't posed up. The head looks like a little big. The chest just should be bigger,
The whole figure needs to be bigger.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
dang.
needs to be almost, I don't know, just the epaulets I think need to be a little bit bigger. The whole shoulder piece needs to be higher. I don't know, but also I noticed that it's asymmetrical on the biceps. He has a new bicep design over here versus here. These are the original, from the original Iron Man. Same with these legs up until the boot. But this bicep right here is different from this one, straight up.
Maybe it's spent around, but yeah, I was about to say that I remember mentioning this when they first showed it, that I thought that it was mostly the original Iron Man with some overlays on it.
Yeah, it kind of
And
is.
you
It looks like it's a new
said
top piece
it
here.
wasn't.
It's the biceps are the same, and the thighs up until the calf there, and it looks like the stomach piece is reused, but everything else is a new sort of thing to a new piece to put on top of those. Maybe the hands are the same too. That'd be easier to save on that, right?
Someone, just to note, someone on the Mezco thing made a post why are these figures being taken down? And it got a lot of traction, and Paige came in and said that the most he could say was just that the decision was made to remove this and Indiana Jones.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever.
Yeah,
He didn't really specify. Just said that the decision was made to take them off. Whatever
it was looking terrible. I don't know if that was why the decision was made, but this was looking awful.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling this emblem, the arc reactor too. I don't know why it juts out like that.
I tell people they always do this all the time. I remember 2019 when I was at the con, they had that Thanos there, and then within an hour that Thanos was gone without explanation. It's just kind of their thing.
Here's the Cairo edition Indiana Jones that was also taken down.
Yep.
That's looking real Soap Studio right there.
Yeah, it needs a soft good or a bendy wire rather.
Yeah.
Just going throughout to help weigh it down, because none of this fits snug. It looks like they just put some leftover fabric on the existing Indiana Jones they already had. No staff, no accessories. This is just not even close. But it is cool to see that they're just doing more with Indiana Jones, and we'll get to that I guess right now. Here's Major Tote. This one got a lot of pretty good reception too, I think.
Yeah, it lends himself really well to the line, this design.
I mean, he looks like a Dick Tracy villain too.
Yeah, throw him in the background. Nobody will say boo.
Right, but you see, no stand, no real accessories, so still probably farther off than some of the other stuff here. And then there's Indiana Jones.
Looking good.
With his pedestal, that's looking pretty big.
Pretty big pedestal, pretty big. That's that one they said is polystone, right?
Yeah.
That is the kind of thing you should make polystone, not a figure.
What else? Let's get to the good stuff, huh? Okay, how about
you just scrolled past the good. There it is.
The Power Rangers with a new female body with double jointed elbows and knees.
Good, man.
You can see the creasing of it right there. The kneecap, rather than it just being the kneecap that ends here and then only bends below it.
This
Looking
looks
good.
This looks like people in a costume, man. I like it.
Yeah, sure does. Put my selfie series on one of these. Huh?
Which body did you end up picking, Fabio?
Mandalorian.
I really regret not going with Iron Man.
Yeah, these Power Rangers look great. Green Ranger was a hit. I think most people who got him were pretty happy with him.
Yeah, people love it.
Yep.
Great
Yellow having a circular knee joint. What do you mean?
Do be circular.
I mean, it's there. I think the the Ranger body is like a form, like a modified Christopher Reeve body. So
I think they look good.
Yeah, they look great, man. I like them.
Look real good. Accessories are
Made
great.
made me second guess myself when I seen some.
When you seen some, I know.
When I seen some, I said.
I will say that the helmets on the female Rangers look a touch big.
Yeah, they look a little big.
Yeah, they do.
A little pezzy.
But it looks like there's actually a helmet. Okay, here's the good stuff.
Is it?
How about that turtle?
Controversial.
Yeah,
I think these are the best turtles that were shown at SDCC.
Oh, come on.
No way. No way, man.
Come on, these look sick.
Those NECA ones.
Are you forgetting about the TMNT 3 NECA turtles, Fabio?
Okay, but those were exclusive to the show. I mean, like new showings.
Oh, so there's that goalpost moving once again.
These look fantastic. What the hell are you smoking?
They do look
How
good.
many pots have you smoking?
You know what it is? I'm just not moved by them.
Whoa.
I think they look good. I think
they look like the 03 turtles, bro. This is the closest we've gotten.
What? No, they don't.
Excuse me?
03 turtles?
No,
I think they do. I think the heads do.
No.
I think the heads do. I think this is the ideal turtle silhouette right here.
That's a crazy take, Fabio.
Great. Hey, it's time to queue up our sponsor, Little Caesars, with their hot and ready pizza, because I got a hot and ready take right here.
They look good, though. Anybody who says they look good.
Look how great the soft goods look on them. They don't even look like
what? Where?
The leather.
What are you talking about?
Leather, bro. It's seamless.
Fabio!
Stop it, man. I will say that the skin texture and stuff, that looks great. All of that, the colors look great, whatever. But like, I don't need a Ninja Turtle.
These are gonna be the Popeyes
naked.
Their era when they come out.
Oh, stop it, man!
You know
Popeyes got clothes.
Yeah, but they still have like the giant ball joints like Popeye did, and they even textured those to match the skin. I mean, come on, brother.
You know what my thing is that not even a front. A lot of times NECA will show their turtles and I'm like, oh, these look good. They'll be $30. That's cool. But I look at these and I'm like, these aren't $30. And
what are they?
How much are these, Fabio?
I think the set was 400.
Oh, see, that's where it gets me.
100 each? That's crazy.
We haven't seen them with the accessories here per se, but we know they come with a lot.
Pedestals? Why is it 400?
Yeah, like that's where it gets me. These look good, no question. But it's just like, do these achieve anything that NECA hasn't achieved at like, let's say $35 each, or at that $150 for all four.
Let's take a look.
That's where it gets me. Is where I think to myself, like, is this doing, $300 more?
Because it's unique sculpts for each one, even though they're like on the same like sort of base silhouette. Like the individual detailing on like the skin texture is like unique to each turtle.
Yes.
Hard to tell probably on the skin, but on the shells you could definitely tell they all have like different levels of like wear and tear and battle damage on their shells.
Yeah, but is that worth $300 more? That's where I'm at.
For Fabio,
these do look good though.
Yeah, because I don't have no other turtles.
That's true.
So all the money I've been saving not buying NECA, Playmates, or Super 7 turtles, here it is. All gone at once.
Wow. Even your beloved Super 7 is being thrown under the bus for these turtles.
Because I don't have any attachment to the toys. I don't want no HD remasters of the toys. I just want...
No, me neither.
I like these are Mezco's TMNT, and you see like the design influences from all these different sources, but it's a wholly original design from them at the end of the day.
This is all Papa
But Fabio, you said these are exactly like the 2003 Turtles.
Well, I mean, like that's one of the inspirations I'm talking about right there. That I see that in the differences in the skin tones and like the angularity of the heads. But then, as I even said, I think when we were at dinner, that like the silhouette reminds me of the original like Eastman and Laird turtles that NECA did, that were like the bootlegged ones, that were in like the cylinder cases at some point too. I'm just saying, like these are sick.
They're cool. They're absolutely cool. There's no question about it. I think they're cool.
And we know, they're gonna make the best KC, but we'll get to that in a sec too. All right. What else was hot? What else was hot and ready? More G.I. Josephs. How about the Storm Shadow? Yeah, there he is.
There he is.
I didn't love that either.
Interesting. They're going for like so many of these like elastic band, knee and elbow pads.
Somebody cut CJ his check, please.
I mean, basically. Same with here's the Firefly, who does not have a base, so he's probably farther away, but looking good. And then, of course, I did mention him earlier, but this Duke. And speaking of CJ, I still have my Commander Rogers with his, with his CJ Duke suit, and now he can just be some other dude because here's the real Duke.
Oh, that looks rough.
But I did mention it, like, yo, this looks like the guy from Wolfenstein.
Yep. Blitz Blowowski? I don't know. Sorry.
Yeah. BJ, whatever his name was.
Yes.
The Beast from Hell, we saw that. Here's Morbius, still morbing up. Gosh. A green Gobby, a green meanie, what was his name?
BJ Blazkowicz, that's what it is.
BJ Blazkowicz, that's right. And then the Amazing Spider-Man, looking good. Let's look real good. Come on.
I don't love it either.
This looks great.
This is coming from somebody who really loved the first one. It's good. It's good for their Spider-Man. I wish it was more.
Better than the first one, and this is from the person who loves Spider-Man the most on this show.
You do be loving it.
Okay, fair enough. Hey, how about Solomon Kane?
There he is.
Come on.
There's my guy, Solomon Kane.
Hunter guy. Come on, let's go. Pretty sick. This was actually at the previews booth. This was apparently a variant for Theodore Sodcutter. The community is collectively calling him Gang Blue Estates. Theodore Sodcutter instead of Gang Green Estates because he's blue. Is this thing on?
Hello?
Pancho, wait till you get to that in Sopranos. And then the Shadow was another thing that was added to the booth a little bit later. Not there the first day right away, but the Shadow. Look at that. Yeah. Man, he got a beak on him. That boy got a beak.
Yeah, he really does.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. Oh my God, we got a little super chat, which and I know we got a bunch to catch up on, but what a timely super chat from friend of the show, friend in real life, Uncanny Sculpts.
That's it, baby.
We'll bring that up, Ponch.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh man, what's up? Think we need a Beast from Hell sculpt? I won't say no. Let me go bring the cast that he brings. That you already have like the the basis for it essentially. So why not, bro?
Is this thing on?
I mean, y'all could have kept talking while I just. Yeah, shout out to Tyler. Thank you, Tyler, once again, because we met up at Frankenstein on Sunday when we were driving P back up to the airport, and our young man had some amazing little goodies for us, including this Gorilla Grodd.
Hell yeah, dude!
That he bid up, man. This is a beautiful Gorilla Grodd, dude. This is probably actually my favorite thing I got for you. This is so sick. I literally wanted like a Gorilla Grodd. So if it's already sized for this, hey, throw it on. Why not? Throw some rivets on and throw a light bulb on his head. This can be Beast from Hell. Why not? Shout out to Uncanny Sculpts. We'll go follow
Shout out to Unscanny too. While we're at it.
Well, that's what he does for his sculpts. He's got a scanny of them. You know what? I've had enough. Are we done?
Are we?
I think that's it for Mezco. Actually, I think we got through everything here.
Hell yeah! Let's catch up on some super chats real quick while you pull up Hasbro.
Sure.
Uncanny Sculpts hit us with $2. Obviously, just saying, think we need a Beast from Hell sculpt. Hell yeah, brother. BXTR works. Hit us with 4 fist bumps. Thank you so much, my friend.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Warlock hit us with 5. He said, "Yo, A.C.B.A. gang, great meeting you guys at SDCC. Hopefully, see you on at next year's con."
No doubt.
Yes.
Hell
Absolutely.
yeah,
thank you for the reminder. There was the online reveals as well, real quick. We'll run through. How about Nightwing? Nightwing was revealed. Hello.
Is this thing on? July hit us with July 9. Hit us with the super chat as well. He said, Fabio's looking like he's out here to steal your girl. Incredible. And then bringing up the rear, Nico Hodge hit us with $2, saying, Punch, talk about Fabio's Thursday night Riz. Crazy.
Man. There was a few let him cook moments throughout the weekend. I'll say that.
It happened.
Boys
It
let
happened.
me cook.
It happened again. I thought I was talking to you guys, and it wasn't picking up myself.
Oh, hey, Rick.
No.
No.
But I figured it out fast. I didn't let it go a fucking hour. Or like 2 hours or whatever the hell that was. I'm here.
I mean, we could
Shout
tell
out
that
to-
story. I mean,
Yeah, sure.
Shout out to Nico
I would
Hodge.
say shout out to Nico for the super chat and for queuing that up because it really was one of the top stories of the weekend. There is one story that tops it, and Poncho, you know what it is, and I don't want to blow up anyone's spot, so I won't say it. But
We use code names.
No. I don't even want to do that. Dude.
That's true. That's true. You know what?
If I see
Let's
a
keep
person,
it
just know
cordial.
I got a great story for you. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Bug, did we tell you this story? I don't even remember.
I don't
went to
think so.
When we went to the Toy Migos after party, if you even want to call it that, little like meetup after the Thursday night, and I was in my Motley Crue shirt. That's some misconnection shit. I was in a Motley Crue shirt and NASCAR jacket that says Bud, King of Beers.
You were wearing a Power Rangers Pink Ranger shirt.
Right.
It had a small stain on it, as if it had fallen from the pizza you were eating.
And so we're there, like chatting in a circle. It's Poncho, it's Nico Hodge, and it's Drew, Toy Box of Doom. And we're just sitting there chatting, and then this girl like comes over from like her group and is like, in a couple of cups, as you say, and is like, "Oh my God, does anybody have a breathment?" And we all look, and after a solid 2-second pause, Poncho was like, "Yeah, I actually do.
I do. I never leave
pulls
home
out
without him, babe."
17 icebreakers. You sure broke that ice for us, Poncho, for sure.
It's that ultimate wingman.
You did exactly what that was intended for. And, sure enough, she's like, "Oh, thank you. You just never know when you're going to need to make out with a stranger." and the boys just like, okay, here we go. Getting like very close to like literally everybody's face, like while talking to them and everything. It was, it was quite that energy. And then eventually she like looks at me and it's like, "Oh my God, do you race motorcycles?"
Oh, when I look at Fabio, you know what I think to myself? This motherfucker races motorcycles.
Well, if I'm in a NASCAR jacket and Motley Crue shirt, you would be foolish to think I don't. So she asked that, and I'm like, "Well, when I get high on speed."
Oh my God.
Which is the opening line to Motley Crue, "Kickstart My Heart." And loses it. There was a few more minutes of and that was when Nico was like, let him cook.
Yeah. It was great.
And then eventually, I get her number, and she goes off and does her own thing, and we go continue the evening, and it was damn.
It was great. It was like it was incredible to watch unfold before my very eyes.
And shout out to these boys for wingmanning it just incredibly.
Oh yeah, happy to do it any day of the week.
No. And to be clear, in that state, I didn't want to do much of anything. I just had fun in the encounter. There was nothing afterwards.
That's true.
I'm a gentleman after all, but I
enjoying the dance, baby. You gotta
This
enjoy
came
the
up a
dance
lot
a
over
little
the
bit.
Right. Well, I appreciate that, but no, this came up a lot where, like, Poncho, you've witnessed many moments where I've told you about many moments where I'm like, I'm never going to be set up for this again. I got to execute right
Oh yeah, you gotta grasp it.
Do
Well, it's
it.
there.
And when I'm set up like that, no one's ever going to ask me if I race motorcycles like that again. Come on now.
No, of course not. Of course not.
No. So yeah, brilliant stuff. It's a lot of fun.
Great meetup.
Really good meetup. My another like instance of somebody doing the let him cook thing, but it was that gentleman, the Ruckus. Man, he was a fucking riot, dude.
Dude, that guy Ruckus is hilarious.
Dude, Ruckus had me fucking dying because we're at the thing on Friday night, and I'm talking to that other girl that I don't even remember what the encounter was there. That was a whole thing I need more context for, or everybody needs more context for. But as I'm like chatting with this girl, Ruckus comes up and is like, "Yo, man, I'm learning a lot from you right now." He looks at the girl like, you know what I mean? Dude, hilarious. The Ruckus, dude, goated man.
Ruckus was wild. It was a great meeting,
So
Ruckus.
much fun. See, Sonic, I don't lead with that. That's what the wingmanning is for.
It's true. It's true.
I don't
It's
lead
true.
with that. Besides, I'm so conditioned to dating in LA where you don't tell anyone you're an actor. Because everybody's an actor.
Yeah, I'm trying to get into the business myself.
Yeah, it's funny as hell, man. That was great. Thanks for being there, Nico. You're the best, man. That was awesome, wholesome, and hilarious.
Oh yeah.
That's so. There's a couple more Mezco reveals. Speaking of
God.
Mr. Steal Yo Girls, how about Nightwing?
I don't like the shoulder pads.
Yeah, shoulder pads are interesting. I still am not 100% if they're the same as Daredevil, but the amount of years that people spent making Nightwing customs out of Daredevils, it just seems to come full circle. And again, more of that sort of vinyl suit rather than a fabric.
Mm-hmm.
How about the White Ranger?
Wow.
There he is.
Yep, you knew
Looking
it was
hella
coming.
photoshopped.
Yeah.
I've heard the belt is upside down too.
Oh,
That's hilarious.
Say it ain't so.
You know what, Sonic? I actually did.
Rockman X?
She did get one of my Comic-Con exclusives.
Comic-Con exclusives.
Which one?
How the fuck are we still on Mezco? What's going on?
No, we
only got for like 2
sidetracked to
minutes.
tell an incredible story.
Hmm.
I mean, I sidetracked to tell an incredible story.
This was one of their best reveals right
Yeah,
I was
this
confused
Casey-
about this though. Was what this case he's supposed to go with those turtles we were just talking about?
Yeah,
It's gotta, baby. It's
bro, he's
gotta.
got a crop top. It's a 10 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
Spared no expense. What's up with the
You
hair?
can only see from the crop top up, but he's calling it 10 out of 10 already.
Look, he's got the like the drawstring, you know.
Old school 80s sweats.
That's right. Look at it. I mean, yeah, the hair is crazy. It's a damn good mullet, if I do say so myself.
Is it sculpted? It looks the follicles look real fine.
Yeah, it does. I think it is sculpted though, all the way through. It looks like
That's
it's
crazy.
They actually
attached to the
they
mask.
almost look like little locks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like rooted hair.
Oh, crazy. Well, it won't look like that in person.
Could you imagine if Mezco starts doing rooted hair? Oh my god.
Oof. I mean, we want to get into Hot Toys or what?
It's their next evolutionary line. Rooted hair, 1/12 scale.
And from rooted hair to no hair, well, not actually rooted hair, but hey, it's the mask.
Here it is.
One of the most. What would you say? Would you say this like their most requested property to do a figure of? Would you say?
Yeah, it's up there for sure. I mean, it makes sense. What's interesting is they went with like the blue suit, because obviously everyone would prefer that iconic yellow, but just goes to say this might not just be a one and done with the license. They'll do.
I was going to say that's how they get you to buy two.
Exactly.
Make the blue one
Different
first.
accessory, and this is one that might be fun to have multiple versions of, as far as variants, if they all come with different accessories and they're interchangeable between them.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, they would be. Yeah, this is cool. This makes sense. Another kind of suited, pulpy comic figure. I think that's right in their wheelhouse, of course. And what I thought was interesting, okay, this is not necessarily to do with the reveals per se, but rather the lack of, because when they originally announced the itinerary, there were supposed to be 3 reveals on Saturday and 3 reveals on Sunday. And yet I'm waiting all day on, for that last reveal after the mask on Sunday, and it never came. There was only 2 reveals. I go back to the itinerary, and I see that it's been edited because the thing that says at the top of the hour between 1 and 3 p.m. is still there, but they only have revealed at 1 and 2, and then a mini game at 3 p.m. What happened to that 6th reveal? We have to ask ourselves, right? Does it have something to do with this Bob Lazar thing? I don't know. I'm just asking questions.
Definitely behind it.
Yeah. Anyway, that's actually Mezco.
There it is. We did it.
That's the real Mezco that the government doesn't want you to know about.
Bartholomew Vex, though. Ooh. Can't wait for that.
Jesus.
Okay, what's next? Then we went to Hasbro, right? We want to talk about the Hasbro breakfast?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do her.
Sure. So
Hasbro
had a breakfast.
Oh my goodness! You don't say.
Yeah, they do this every year where they have after preview they reveal some new things.
You breaking up real bad.
And
breakfast. Breaking up like crazy. I'm gonna post up my picture.
It's a press event, a mixer.
Better.
Sorry, you not hear me well?
No, you're good now.
All right, so yeah, it's like a little mixer press event thing that they do the night after or the morning after preview night, and everybody who is anybody will come there and schmooze a little bit and get to see some things and post it up on social media for the first time. So they had something new from all of their major brands, Legends, G.I. Joe, Transformers, Star Wars.
Okay.
And it was not as robust as years past in terms of the sheer amount of product that they were showing off, but definitely a few things to note. I don't know what we looking at. Oh, okay, here we go.
Here we go. Yeah, this is where they revealed the Detroit Steel.
So Detroit Steel is just basically a repaint of the Ironmonger, but it is an actual accurate comic-based character here. So we don't know how or when this is actually going to come out. But yeah, that was Detroit Steel. Then he also showed off the Deadpool and Bob 2-pack with a little addition here. We got to see a female Hydra agent for the first time, who is not part of this pack clearly, but we learned later that this would be some type of Pulse exclusive. I believe that's what Dan said. I'm pretty sure that's what he said.
Yeah, it was because they showed a female Shield agent later on too.
Yeah, probably going to be a 2-pack.
Yeah, which would be a great Army Builder 2-pack for sure.
Yeah, that would be cool. So yeah, female Shield agent later in the show. The Bob and Deadpool pack was available for pre-order for con attendees who had a QR code to order it. We did learn today, though, that anybody else who did not attend the con on the 28th, you'll be able to order the exclusives. I don't know if that's just going to be a one-day thing, but the 28th is Friday, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
it is. That's my brother-in-law's birthday, so it is a Friday.
You have it.
And they just had a bunch of other current product on display. The Avengers Beyond Earth's Mightiest stuff.
Can we be honest with the audience right now? Can we be totally honest? All of us were doubting Hasbro's ability to feed us a good breakfast.
Yeah, we were.
Absolutely.
We were all
so hangry that day, dude. I was for sure like, they better not have no fucking just sweet ass muffins at this place. They better have some real food. If it's just sweet breakfast, I'm gonna lose my shit.
But
we were already planning our trip to a diner.
Yeah. We were gonna go to a diner. Well, shout out to fucking Dwight Stahl from Hasbro. Because he'd gotten 3 plates, and I'm like, Dwight, is that your 3rd plate? And he's like, dude, you don't understand. Like, when we do these things, we only have muffins. He's like, this is the first time we stepped it up and we got food. I was
Oh
like, oh
my
my God, we
God.
were just talking about that. We didn't think you guys would have food. He's like, me either. And he goes to get more.
Floor open again, 9?
That's not true. One other year, I remember they had actual food too, if I'm remembering correctly. But most years prior, it was muffins and juice and
Yeah, I would have lost my shit if it was just muffins. Are you kidding me?
Oh,
But
man.
yeah,
But
they had
not only was it a complete continental breakfast, avocado toast bar.
Yeah.
There it is.
What?
Yeah.
The star of the show.
Avocado
I think I
toast.
said in my video today like a garlic toast bar, and I totally
Yeah.
screwed that up. It was an avocado toast bar.
Yeah,
so
look
it
at that.
was
I got a
like-
nice little arugula action with some everything seasoning.
Yeah.
Oh,
I posted
Oh,
my
they
I
had
posted my pic too,
arugula, they
Fabio.
had,
Don't be
I
shy.
saw that. I saw that.
Don't ignore him. Don't
Bunch of
ignore
it,
him,
that's
baby. Wow, look at
That's
that
me,
spread.
baby, eating my height in free food.
Those potatoes were really, really good.
The potatoes
pretty
Potatoes were
good.
slamming.
fantastic. And we made a critical tactical error though. We did not bring the La Vic hot sauce to this.
I know.
Yeah.
La Vic
Shout
orange
out-
sauce would have made it already better than it was.
Shout
We
out to
we
that
didn't
other
know any
dude.
better.
Shout out to that other dude who was a member of press for like some other news site that heard us talking about La Vic sauce and loudly goes, "Did you guys bring La Vic sauce?"
Yeah. I forgot who that was, but that was very funny.
Yeah, that dude was hilarious.
I don't know which video it is, so I'm just sending them both. But I had a video of the view as well. The view was impeccable.
Oh, dude,
My
that
God,
view
the-
was incredible.
The view was great. The vibes were immaculate. It was just so great. You can see all the different, everyone kind of finds a spot. And this was our view of San Diego, dude. Like, incredible.
was
Right
very
above
nice.
the park.
It's funny, we
Above
all
the park.
left that breakfast telling each other, "Oh yeah, we're all scared of heights," but the view was so incredible it didn't affect us.
Uh-huh. Here's my plate again.
Great
Look at
plate.
this.
Great plate.
A good-looking plate. Dude, I should have gotten another. Should have gotten at least
Let me-
3 more avocado toast.
let me
My
tell you
stomach
something.
drank so much on this trip. We barely ate.
That orange juice in Poncho's video, I don't know why, that looks like the best orange juice I've ever seen in my life.
It was very good. It was very good.
Top
I
tier
got my.
orange juice.
You know what? Shouts to Hasbro. I got my protein, exactly like I need to in the morning.
Did you get
Thank
cheese in there too?
No, this is the
It
hot
was-
sauce.
It was
that's on
feta.
Oh.
It was
Or,
some
salsa.
feta.
Oh
there was
yeah,
some
I did put
and
feta
there
on
was
my
some
cheese,
sauce
on my
and shit like
eggs.
that, yeah.
Oh, that's right. They did have feta, huh?
Oh, and there is another unsung hero who needs his flowers in this
Huh?
moment talking about the Hasbro breakfast. Biggest fucking shout out to Kevin from Toying Around
Oh yeah.
for saving
Oh
our
my
fucking
God.
ass. We were about to leave this fucking breakfast. We were like, "Oh man, we got eggs. We're good." We were leaving, and he comes up to I think Poncho and goes like, "So did you already schedule your appointment to get your free selfie series?" And we both go, "What the fuck did you just say?" And he's like, "Yeah, that's like the gift this year is that when you leave, you sign up to do a free selfie series." And we were all like, "What the fuck?"
That's right. So yeah, in years past, they would have a little like swag bag or something as a thank you to the press for reporting on Hasbro, good or bad. All bad, good or bad publicity is still publicity. So
Yeah, and
this year,
it's been
they
like
offered a
current product out,
Right.
like just a free figure from a current wave or something like
Right.
about to be released. I think they were giving out like Stalker and maybe some other pre-release GI Joes last year.
Mhm. No, it was a few figures. Well, actually, I wasn't even there. You were there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I don't remember. I don't know what it was last year, but the year before it was a little bag for sure with something from every brand. That's normally what it is at Toy Fair or any one of these events. They'll give you something from each brand or whatever. But this year they set you up with like they mentioned, a free selfie series head sculpt. Well, the whole body situation. So we had to sign up for that to go and get our scans done the next day, I believe. Right? It was the next day.
Yeah,
yeah.
the next-
We said
When
it
we
for-
should have just done it that very same day.
Yeah,
they
we
also
really should
had
have.
they also had the his tank there, showing off the prototype or the production piece. I think they said that would then be in the case like later that day.
Yeah, it was very close to the final product for sure.
Mm-hmm.
They let us mess with it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they let us mess with this. They let us mess with the Star Wars stuff. I mean, they let us
Yo,
pretty
also-
much touch
also-
everything.
Another big shout out to Kevin for his interaction with one of the waiters there at the breakfast. That was amazing. You fucking
Oh
show
my
me.
god, yeah. Shout out to Kevin. This whole breakfast, like, there was a shitload of waiters walking around and like picking up plates and whatnot, and Kevin was standing there
Prematurely
talking.
taking your plate away, though.
I know, right?
Prematurely taking your plate away, and Kevin was standing there next to Yoko, and this guy's like, "Hey, excuse me, could you pass me that plate so I could take it?" And Kevin goes like, "No, I'm gonna go get more right now." And the guy goes like, "Oh, I could still take the plate though." And Kevin's like, "Why? I'm gonna go eat right now. Like, I'll just use the same plate." And the guy looks Kevin dead in the face and goes, "You can't just grab another plate?" And Kevin goes, "I don't want another plate. Like, I want to use this one. Like, what's the problem? Do they pay you by the plate?"
That was it.
the guy goes like, "Oh, my bad." And he walks away, like, not understanding like how crazy he was to tell somebody like, "Go grab another plate." Like, why can't you just grab another plate? It's weird.
That was
Like,
so funny.
I hope I'm not painting Kevin in some terrible like light. He was being funny the entire time, but the person that was taking the plates was not finding it funny. Like, he was just really mad that Kevin wouldn't give him the fucking plate. Like, what the hell?
Real whoosh moment right over
Me
there.
and Yoko and Kevin were looking at you like, what the fuck? Like, what's with this guy? Like, you can't just grab another plate? Bro, you go grab another plate. What's happening?
But yeah, the Hasbro breakfast was great, and yeah, we learned about the Hasbro selfie series like on the way out, and we're able to grab our appointment and all that. I also got some cool time with Gavin, who is the one of the lead designers for Magic for the Commander game mode, and it was it's really cool, just to get him, doing a little product demo and showing like a few of the, the current packs and stuff. You always want to be like nice, during these things, but I come to find out that one of the collector booster boxes that they were selling me there that he was doing the presentation for there at the breakfast is like currently considered one of the worst products that's like being slammed. Like Talarian College just did a whole video about how the Commander Masters product is like egregiously overpriced.
Oh man, I can't wait to watch that video. I love Talarian
Community
College's videos.
But yeah, he had it there on display. I was looking to see if I had just a photo of the Magic display, but it was a full presentation that he gave me. So that was a lot of fun. And after that was what, Thursday morning, and when we just went back to the con right after that, right?
Dude, that guy had a sick ass jacket.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's why I came up to him, because he had one of those like Tigers and Toques type of jacket, but it had Magic. It was like retro style. It was really, really cool. Come to find out, oh yeah, I'm the lead designer on Commander. Cool. Let's chat.
Give me your card, right? With the headshot?
Oh, yeah. He gave me his, which is a token. You can use it in play.
Really cool.
And I was like, yo, you're in very real danger of being a 1/1 vampire. Just a little inside baseball for the Magic boys, what's
I
up?
love it.
Jesus.
Is this thing on?
I hope so, because I'm killing right now.
Hello?
No, don't do this to me.
This thing on?
Yeah, that was that. The other thing about the selfie series that we got, and they even posted about it here, is that it comes with a stand that's like SDCC exclusive, for this. In fact, I actually have video of us doing the selfie series stuff. Let me go ahead and post it.
Oh, you do? I was probably looking sweaty as hell.
Oh yeah. Oh man, I should have dabbed down before we did that.
You should have used your wipes.
I know. I had my wipes with me, and I just neglected to.
Mamma mia!
Straight up. Let me get this video of Boog doing his. Pretty fun. They added a lot more things, a lot more hairstyles. I think, what I'm gonna do is grab my like Conan hairstyle because he has the right hair. But either way, there were some good options on there. They said
what the fuck?
The guy who was like attending us was even like, what did he say? He was like the lead on the whole selfie series thing.
Yeah, he was.
So he was giving us the rundown as far as like how many more vertices there's on it, like the new beard and hair options, glasses. So yeah, they definitely worked to improve this in like the last year. So who knows?
Honestly, one of the biggest reasons I never wanted to do it is because there's no glasses.
Yeah, good call.
So there you go. Yeah, it was great.
How about Mr. Nice over here getting his selfie series done? So you gotta like turn your head.
I saw them last.
Okay.
Shout out
like
to
a real fool.
Shout out to the freaking guy at Hasbro. It wasn't the person that you were talking about, the one that runs things. It was the guy that was next to him. That the whole time that I was sitting there could not get his phone to work, and that it wasn't loading anything. And then the dude that actually runs Selfie Series is like, dude, why do you have this in airplane mode? And he's like, oh, my bad.
Oh,
It's not loading, bro. I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to keep you here. And I was like, no, it's all right. Fucking airplane mode.
well, there you go. That was the Selfie Series thing. And it didn't take that long, all things considered.
No, once the phone was up and running, it was pretty fast.
Yeah.
It wasn't that bad, especially for the 5 of us to go, actually.
Yeah, because Ed did it too, right?
Shout out to Ed with that majestic hair of his.
I know, right? Okay, what was next that we did? I think we had the panel that same day, right? That was Friday. Friday was the Hasbro panel.
Friday was a Hasbro panel. I mean, we didn't really talk about any of the product, but
that was crazy that they gave out all that stuff, man. That was awesome.
what stuff?
the giveaways.
The Galactus and the Sentinel and
At the panel,
That was really
that was
cool.
sick. That was sick, man. Shout out! I love that the first person that got a prize was a kid. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Right behind me.
So big reveals from the panel. Marvel Knights Wave, which will be a Pulse exclusive, apparently. Not going to retail, but going to be a Pulse.
It's not. It's
Famazon,
online.
they call it, right?
It's online and specialty shops only.
Yeah,
I guess.
fan
I think some
channel
comic
and
shops will get
Amazon,
it.
I heard, right? Or is that
Yeah.
But it's not a wide ranging retail release like that, which is very interesting because that means that they really trying to make a lot of money on this wave, and considering that it is a brand new sculpted army builder figure, this is not anything that's been modeled after something prior. So this is actually one of the most, I think, solid waves in a while, just because the builder figure is all new, but also the builder figure is a potential army builder as well. So that means that they really trying to capitalize on this, making money on this wave or whatever. But yeah, Marvel Knights Wave was revealed at the Friday panel, and then they had stuff down in the case for you to look at after the Friday panel. Aside from that, I don't think it was anything new that was out for Legends that we hadn't already seen before the panel. I don't believe.
Maybe Power Princess.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, Power Princess. You're right.
First.
Yeah, I think
Dude,
that was out there from the beginning. You're right.
Shout out to I don't remember who it was, but there was somebody. It wasn't one of the big three. But there was somebody at the Hasbro booth where I'd made the joke like, "Wow, man, Hasbro showed the best Wonder Woman ever and the best Clayface ever in the same con for that freaking bat that they showed for this thing." That's hilarious.
Well, you have pictures from the booth, right?
Say it again.
You have pics of this from the booth, right?
What's this? Well, yeah, there's a few.
Like the stuff from the booth, yeah, that we're talking
Just
about.
a few. Oh, that was the other stuff that was at the booth from the beginning, the 97 X-Men stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the Marvel Knights Wave in person. Plus,
yeah.
That head sculpt for Vision is all brand new, done by Paul Harding.
Correct.
He put up
Paul Harding has done quite a bit of. I've been meaning to update people here on the show or whatever, but I keep forgetting. But Paul Harding has done quite a bit of this new flock of Legends, either the heads or the bodies or the weapons or something. He's been extremely busy.
And he's done a lot of G.I. Joe.
Yeah, he's been
very
busy.
G.I. Joe is him too. Yeah, he's busy and he's doing great work, man.
I wonder how those checks work, if they just keep rolling in.
Yeah.
Or
there's Clayface.
Yeah, there's Clayface right there.
Yeah, Mindless Ones.
Mindless One, there we go.
Mindless Ones, yeah. Again, Army Builder. Come on, man.
Gonna be a lot of Mindless One arms coming with these fist ninjas.
Yeah, they didn't go.
Iron Man is the one that comes. Iron Man himself comes with a Build-A-Figure piece too, because usually, Iron Man is like the anchor figure, doesn't have one.
Yeah, so who's the anchor figure?
Daredevil.
Daredevil, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, it's Iron Man. What are we talking about? It's Iron Man.
Oh, it is Daredevil. Iron Man's got a Build-A-Figure piece.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it is Daredevil then.
That is surprising.
Shout out to Dwight matching Adam from Bandai's Energy and telling Mattel that he's gonna show him how to fucking put a skull in a hood.
Oh yeah,
That
no,
was
that was Jesse
hilarious.
Falcon that said that.
Jesse Falcon that said it. Jesse Falcon.
Yeah,
We're gonna show Mattel how to put a skull in a hood. That was hilarious.
I guess.
Yeah, to give you a little more insight on what Rick was saying though, at the panel, I don't think any of us recorded this because that was pretty much after everything was done, but they had quite a few prizes to give away according to people's seat location.
Yeah.
And, you know, the build up to the prizes was pretty epic. They gave really, really good prizes up to a Sentinel and a Galactus. Just
Yeah,
for
and they
you
played
to
Van
see
Halen the
who-
whole time. It ruled.
Yeah, it was pretty dope. They, I don't think they purposely put any front row tickets in that
Yeah.
Yeah,
bin,
of
though.
course. Well, it was random draw, but who knows if the options even had a first row.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think there was no options
No,
for
right?
front
Can
row.
you
'Cause
imagine?
They probably figured, you know.
Us would be there.
Yeah, shout out
Right.
to Poncho standing with his fucking arm up the entire time,
Mhm.
live streaming
Right.
that panel. The
I
whole time I
gotta
was looking at him, I
record
was
it
like,
too,
man,
so we're gonna have the full panel at some point too.
It's
Yeah,
already
that-
up
that
on
might-
the Instagram.
It's
Oh,
on the
that's
A.C.B.A. Instagram reel or whatever, but yeah, it'll show up. Again, we have that panel and we have another panel as well.
my arm hurt for
Um,
Poncho.
Yeah,
Yeah.
seriously. I had mine like with my Gorilla Grip tripod thing like wrapped around my thigh, just balancing it. But yeah, I think a lot of people were pretty stoked about this wave. It's just interesting, like Boog said, that it's sort of this fan channel exclusive wave rather than it's a fan channel exclusive Build-A-Figure wave, which we don't typically see. It's usually like the retro card stuff or kind of like the specialty program stuff. So interesting. And then they
There's some
also,
interesting things to note though about this wave.
Oh.
So, real quick about this wave though that people were a little upset about. No additional kind of angry screaming head for Power Man and no neutral head sculpt for Blade. So, you know, still kind of lacking in the added accessories department. Even though I do feel like it's a very solid wave, it's
Mhm.
always something with Hasbro in terms of just like forgetting something or leaving something out, you know?
Yeah. Oh,
But
and
I'm sure.
a good call from Uncanny Sculpts too. The windows. This is the first wave with the return of windowed packaging, and that got
Yeah.
the biggest pop of everything in the panel, in my opinion. A Plaza meter went wild for the return of window packaging.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good, very good. So yeah, there was that, and then there was what you were about to show, Spider-Man. Big reveal here of animated series Peter Parker and Smythe
Mhm.
VHS 2-pack. Peter Parker looks phenomenal.
I'm so jealous of fucking Dan Yoon for having this in his possession. But you know what? As incredible as that Peter looks, that Smythe looks off.
He looks a little off, I think,
Yeah,
too.
it's serviceable though. It's not bad enough for me to be like, oh, what are they doing? But
Maybe
it
it's
does look
because
a
he
little
has
off.
pupils here, but in the art he doesn't. You know?
Yeah, you're right.
More monstrous, you know. Alistair Smythe. And people were saying, Peter should be in the the collar shirt, the white shirt, because that's kind of the more iconic look from the
He's doing
show.
a real selfie series right there. Look at that.
That's right.
Oh, now we know the
Come
name
on,
of the
he
game.
invented the selfie.
I'm sure that we'll see a variant at some point.
Oh yeah,
Oh, for sure. He's gonna have that iconic shirt, that like blue and white shirt.
I think the Smythe is like all new too, because the legs, the way they have texturing and all that, it's got to be all new. How are they
Yeah,
going to
this-
reuse this? Huh? Tell me.
This is a must-buy 2-pack right here. I'll tell you how they're gonna reuse Smythe. He's gonna be somebody from the Serpent Society. Bet money.
Yeah, nice.
Maybe.
All right, there's that. Smythe, and I think that was it for Hasbro reveals. They did not tease a HasLab. The Ghost was the big HasLab reveal on the show. So
What a wild success, huh?
they were saying,
Yeah.
to not take away anything from, other HasLab announcements. They've decided to hold back for now, but stay tuned. And
Yeah, look
We
Looking like
have
New York
other
Comic-Con maybe.
We got other events coming. Yeah, we got New York Comic Con. We got Hasbro PulseCon.
Yep.
We've got something in Canada, I believe, maybe France. I don't know. There's quite a few
Yeah.
other events on the horizon that will allow for a lot of reveals, and that's pretty much what Dan said to me. Was that just if it seemed a little light, don't worry. They just spreading it out.
Yeah.
Like butter, baby.
This Ghost was halfway funded first day. It's already fully funded right now.
Yeah, by the time we got to the case, because this was like right when we were doing the podcast, actually, would have been that Friday. It went up that day right after the panel, actually, pretty much at the conclusion of the panel. By the time we got to the booth and they were putting it out and people were, taking photos of it, it was already at 3,000 backers.
Yeah.
You hear it live on the
it was
last
over
podcast
2,000.
episode we did. Yeah, it's fully funded. It's you're getting it.
Dude, it's a damn shame I can't justify this thing. I mean, I love Rebels so much, and I love the Ghost, but I can't justify $500. Do that.
It runs until September 6th. Yeah, it's fully funded.
Well, you know what? That's why I said when I looked at the listing and I found out how long it runs to, I was like, okay, end September, NYCC is October. That's the Marvel HasLab right there. Perfect time.
That's a very long runtime. I didn't even realize it was that long.
At 50 something days, 55 days, I think, or something like that.
That's crazy. Where's this shit gonna top out if it's already over,
8,000.
well over the minimum goal? Is there supposed to be some unlocks for this?
Yeah, they showed they're not stupid this time. Don't mean as an insult, but they showed all of the tiers already.
Good.
They're just
Really?
they're the figures.
That's what they need to do.
Oh, it's the figures.
Yeah, it's what they
Okay.
need to
It's
do.
the-
Like,
it's the
how
three
else are
figures.
people supposed to be motivated?
So it's just over 8,000. Here's all the goals. It's the full crew basically,
It's the
all
crew.
on new
Okay. Got it.
new art, which was this mural right here was actually on display there at San Diego. That's like a physical thing you could stand in front of, like a photo op.
Shout out to 3 3/4 inch team, still doing better head sculpts than the 6-inch team.
Better everything.
Crazy.
Better paint
About
work.
this
Better
Hasbro,
everything,
though.
man.
But you see,
Looks
they're still
better-
going for that
looks-
non-animated entirely look.
Yeah,
Kinda more
the Kanan is really good. The head sculpts for those.
Kanan's
is
good.
really
Here's Zeb.
Yeah,
How
those are
about that?
red.
Those are it.
He is.
17,000 backers for Zeb.
That's crazy.
Mother of God, that's a lot.
But you know what the nice thing is that these figures already exist.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
not
And
as nice. But
Yeah, it's just about getting them out in
Yeah.
new cards, which I think everyone is pretty much just cool with the Ghost. But it's got another 42 days, so who knows? Seems like this is just one of the big always. Oh, and to note, it's based on Ahsoka, not Rebels.
Yeah, but it's funny. It's based on Ahsoka, but the figures aren't.
I know, right?
The figures are from the show.
The Star Wars Rebels figures, yeah, they're all
Yeah.
branded by Rebels. Interesting. And well, with Ahsoka hype around the corner, it makes sense. Was that it for the Hasbro? I mean, there's of course the Transformers. Oh, GI Joe. Let's talk about GI Joe.
Oh yeah, they had a lot of stuff.
Wait,
Man.
that
A
was
fucking
from later.
a car being at retail is.
Here we
I
go.
can't even wrap my head around that.
Here we go. Explosive reveal SDCC. Tripwire. Hello? Who's talking about this?
Yeah. So quite a bit of GI Joe feels. Tripwire here. First time in the life of the 6-inch line, that's for sure. Some really great photography for all of these reveals too. Pretty sure Matt Cohen did all of this stuff. He got to start hitting that knee in the middle position though.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody that's displaying for these companies got to start doing that. But yeah, there was so much that I didn't even. We missed this panel.
Yeah. This was Saturday?
Yes.
It was actually it was Saturday. Yep. This little is this the 3-pack that's supposed to go along with the thing? Oh,
Yes. This is the thing
Yes?
that they
No?
revealed at the breakfast.
at the breakfast. Okay. So yeah, this little 3-pack of different Cobra dudes is supposed to be like running alongside you, his tank or some shit like that. So yeah, that was cool. Different decos of things that we've already seen though, but you know the red and black just looks very good. What else we got? Anybody?
I think Fabio went to the restroom.
I mean, there was other GI Joe stuff. What else did we see? I mean, we saw the copter Dragonfly on display, which looked really good. They had the Dragonfly right above the his tank out there. After the panel, they put out the Viper Baroness and Twins 3-pack in their sort of Crimson Guard uniforms, which looked really, really good. What else did they put out after the panel? They put out. There was something else.
Was Chuckles new?
Well, Chuckles was the exclusive, basically
I see.
for the show. So yeah, it was new, but you know we had seen it before the show. Oh, they put out Mutt in Junkyard.
Oh hell yeah!
Which we got to see for the first time.
That Mutt looks great in person.
Yeah, the I hope the harness can come off of the dog. Articulation looks very similar to Timber. You know, just obviously smaller because it's a dog. It's a big dog, but
just a big ass dog.
He's a computer.
I think we had teasers for like Jinx that they only showed like a picture of at the
well
Hasbro,
actually,
and I'm pretty sure
there's a slide that has like a big list of things that they didn't show but is coming. I think it's a pipeline. A big slide.
I'm pretty sure that Paul Hardin worked on Jinx in some form or fashion too.
Wouldn't doubt it. If it's good, it was probably worked on by Paul.
Yeah, these shots of the Steel Core troopers look really cool. These went up for pre-order right after the show, actually, too. What else?
I can't.
Oh, they showed the Dreadnoks. Buzzer.
Oh yeah, some of them, right?
Getting real close. You know, previously we only had Zartan and Zarana.
Yep.
I hate this deco. This looks stupid as hell to me.
You know which one was my favorite? And it's funny, I can't even fucking remember his name. What a favorite. But I really love that guy with the metal detecting bomb squad shit.
Tripwire, yeah.
That dude was the fucking shit.
Yeah, it's a good reuse. You know, they've gotten really like their money's worth out of that, you know, G.I. Joe movie wave because they were able to use that female ninja body for, you know, some pretty cool stuff.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, that looks
great. Patrol Vipra. Which one's Vipra? Oh, the ninja? Oh, yeah. Vipra. That's a pretty cool name. Look, his hat fell off. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
He needs a new hat.
Somebody shot it off.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was it for stuff that went out for G.I. Joe afterwards.
What's up? How many cars?
Yeah, there was a lot more shit that they showed.
Yeah, where was the other thing? Hang on.
How many Jeeps we
vehicles?
Yeah, how many of those?
Check out Tony's page. Check out Tony's page.
I think Travis might even have them too.
Or Lago.
Tony's Instagram. Yeah, I'm sure Travis has it too, but check out Tony's Instagram.
Wait. You mean Travis from A Toy Kind of Mood?
Travis from A Toy Kind of Mood, baby. Local legend. Actual local legend. Shout out to Toy Kind of Mood. Speaking of which, I'll be on A Toy Kind of Mood after we're done here because I'm their resident Mezpert. And I'm going to go over and talk to them about
Mezpert?
Mezpert? Like an expert of Mezco? I don't know, man. I'm trying.
We're going to spurt the Mez.
I got no wordplay left in me after this weekend.
No. Of course not.
But here they are in the case in person. There's a Snow Job.
Looks great.
Some Steel Corp.
Good.
And that Junkyard y'all mentioned. Here's some of the sort of pipeline reveals. Or no. Energon Universe is the next sort of thing they're doing. So these are the, I guess, based on some comics. So there'll be some upcoming, I don't know, things of that nature. This was also shown there and kind of teased on like the box art for what is like the SDCC exclusive, but it's a pre-order through the QR code and all that. It's a Crimson Strike team. Look at that.
Yes, Tumax, Zamrod, and Baroness.
I
like it. I like it. Love
just
this
like
TV.
we thought, but in red. I like the shiny, chest. Excuse me, the shiny.
Who doesn't love a shiny chest?
Armor. Yeah, I like the armor on Baroness. Excuse me.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, real good. Another.
It's funny. We saw some like little kit bashes. We saw some kit bashes of somebody kind of doing that some months back with the twins.
Somebody, I know exactly what you're talking about. Here's what'd you say his name was, Fabio?
Tripwire.
Tripwire. This thing is sick. Look at this guy.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It's fucking sick. Look at that. It's fucking tripping.
And then here are some more of the reveal renders. We got.
Yeah, that's what it was. The General Hawk and Shockwave, and I forget the lady's name. What's her name?
Extendo mags. Got the extended mags, baby.
I wonder if KJ posted about these too. Yeah, he sure did. Of course, KJ Black Genghis would. Shout out to Black Genghis.
Upper right-hand corner is the vehicle.
Yeah, this is the main one I was looking for.
This is crazy.
Vamp Clutch.
This is crazy.
Oh,
looks cool.
Tony the painter.
Tony.
I really.
To you 10 minutes ago.
Oh, here we go. Tony's got all of them. Sick. Oh, and he got by the Sarge.
I
pretty
really
damn sick.
Am I muted to you because I say shit and then you just act like I didn't just say the shit?
Well, maybe Fabio. Fabio, can you hear him?
Wait, what?
Exactly.
You know what? They're really
everything started at
Helix.
Everything there started at Buzzer or Ripper or whatever one that is.
Am I tripping or are they on some Bandai shit with this? Like,
What do you mean?
As far as what?
Val is over there showing some fucking car that he's gonna make.
Yeah.
And these dudes just make a fucking car right after. I don't know.
Hey man, competition's good.
Yeah, it's great. That's what breeds better product, man.
Hopefully the car. I mean, we'll get there again, but yeah, this is the Ripper. What is this? A Dreadnought? Dreadnought?
Yes.
Pretty cool.
It looks great.
Little Python Patrol Officer. I low-key love the Python Patrol colorways way more. They're so silly.
Yeah. Nothing like being an easy target on the battlefield, am I right?
Exactly. You're out there in the jungle. You're fighting for your life. You want to stick out.
Oh.
This guy, Copperhead, I mean, this is hilarious. It looks like the Shocker.
Shockmaster?
Oh, well, let's hope not. Not Shockmaster, but how about Shockwave? Huh?
This looks good.
Shockwave.
I like this.
As a kid, this is one of my favorites.
Yeah, this is sick.
Now again as an adult. Got the mags coming out of the Uzis? Come on, baby.
Right, baby.
Right?
Okay. Is that a riot shield?
That's a riot shield.
That's a riot shield, and this is Helix.
Helix, yes. Okay, there we go.
I like it.
Good. She looks good. I like her bleach job there.
She do be getting bleached.
How about General Hawk?
General Hawk, baby. Let's go.
Damn, I like the weathering on the bomber jacket. That looks good. I hope that Paymaster makes it to final, Tony. Pretty sick.
Might be a good little kit bash you could do with that.
It'll be fun. Yeah. This is the one that we originally thought was going to be one of the unlocks for the Dragonfly.
Yep.
For some leaks, but not the case.
And I mean, you'll spare us because those leaks were all right for the first two.
And then here is the Crimson Strike team again. Crazy how much, like, if Tony worked on all of these, that's wild, man. That's a crazy workload. And then this, yes, the SMS Techno Viper, which, rewards those who went ahead and backed the his tank.
I wonder if these are heat seekers.
As this can be hitched to the his tank.
That's right.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Toe accessory is a great addition to the HasLab His Tank.
Mm-hmm.
Fire.
And yeah, there's the vamp again.
Incredible.
Shout
What
out
are we
to,
thinking?
Lenny as well. Lenny was a great chat. Like,
Yeah, Lenny was
we had
great.
him just briefly, just because he was there and we talked to him while we were doing the podcast.
We cornered that poor guy.
Oh my god, yeah, he was ready to take his break and go. You're live now. No, not really.
What do we think this price is going to be?
I'm hoping. I mean, from what I hear, people want it under 100, and that's fair. If this is like 80, I think people will be stoked.
Yeah, $79.99. That'd be good.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking 105, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it could be $100. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking $99.99.
If we want 80, it'll be 100. Yeah.
I'll buy it either way, just to show support, like for vehicles. This company.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you got to.
I mean, I wonder if they're gonna keep the trend going where you put your own stickers and shit on, because again, that could just be a lot of this shit could just be utilized for anything. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It could just be a straight up regular military vehicle to go get your Hulk or some shit. You know?
Yep. So these guys with the jetpacks, I like it.
These guys come with a lot of accessories.
Dude, all of G.I. Joe does. This shit is crazy. It's top tier.
Mm-hmm.
Love it. Love this TV.
I love this toy line.
Love this toy line.
Look, I mean, KJ spares no time. I mean, the dude, new reveals, gotta update the checklist. Go follow Black Genghis here on Instagram if you're a big G.I. Joer. I mean,
he's the fucking man.
He's a great follower.
Boom.
Yeah, can you believe you're 95 figures in already, Boog? No, more than that, really. Over 100 figures.
I don't have that many, but yeah, close.
Hey, with Army Builders, you might be.
Mm-hmm.
Might be at 95 with the Army Builders.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah, very good showing from G.I. Joe.
I haven't even opened.
Right by their fandom, I would say.
I think what do we have next? Jada. They're really fast.
Oh man, Jada crushed it.
Yeah, I mean, I think the number one thing people were impressed by this entire weekend was definitely those Edge Runner figures.
Yeah, the Edge Runners were one of my. There's stuff that I go into like Comic-Con, like, okay, I think I'll see this, I think I'll see that, but there was like two like random reveals that were like, it's usually those that end up being my overall favorite because there's stuff I don't expect. Cyberpunk Edge Runners was one of them. The other one was from Super 7, and we'll get to it, I hope.
Absolutely.
I'm up actually putting up my photos of the Cyberpunks right now. Hang on a sec. Because I know we saw them. They were really good, man. I was really really happy, like genuinely, while we were doing the interview, that I got a chance to, talk with June and really just gush about the property in general.
Same.
Yeah, talking to June about product and about what he's doing is great, man. You could just tell this man loves what he's fucking doing.
Yeah, the dude's a good hang. Man, where are my figures? Where are my pictures?
And this dude at the end of the day, like, he's a fucking fan for real of this shit.
Yeah.
Never right after the G.I. Joe panel, this dude like ran out of the Hasbro booth running to his booth. I was like, June, what are you doing? He's like, oh, they just revealed all this stuff, so I wanted to see it before I had to go back to the booth.
Yeah.
Back to the booth right after.
Here we go. Cyberpunk Edge Runners, baby. Stay tuned for the full Jada interview. Me and Poncho kind of tag teamed that. But man, these look so good. Soft goods figures at retail from, a company or, a brand with retail partnership like Target. I mean, it's a big deal. These are still in a prototype state, and these were actually done by Rebel 10 Customs, who's another kind of big soft goods maker in the community. Also did the soft goods for Odious and that Kickstarter. So the dude's coming up. He's definitely a name in that world. And the fact that he's with Jada doing this, I mean, this is sick. Still prototype, of course, but like the intention is for like the white strips on the jacket there to be like actual like that reflective material.
It's called
3M. The colors are not like 100% yet on the soft goods. I think the pants are supposed to be like darker, if I remember. So yeah, this is sick.
They look great, man.
It's an all new body too. I mean, they could have easily like, okay, you don't see the legs, we'll use some of the Street Fighter legs or something. You know,
Yeah, could have been a Ryu.
No, the whole point of Cyberpunk, this character in particular, David, is that he has all these cyber augmentations. So you see kind of in the chest, there's like hang on a sec, if I may, enhance. You see how he's got like the little indentations, the little pieces of sculpted, detailing on his actual skin, because that's part of his cyber mods that he does. And on the back, if you take off the jacket, he has the Sandevistan, which is like the big plot device from the show, and it's like a thing you get in the game that basically lets you like slow down time and move faster and shit. So he has that on his back, actually sculpted in. If you take off the jacket, and even if you take off the pants, which he said, you're not really intended to, but if you do take them off, he's sculpted all the way through and has like the same sort of cyber sculpting down his legs as well. And
what a guy, this June.
You might want to get two, because these dudes are naked on the show all the time, so you might as well just get one to have nude, even though he'll have boots. Just, photograph it. From the shins up. But if you want David, there he is. You could have.
Let me ask you a question that I don't really want the answer to, except for a yes or no. Did he say the price for these guys that he's thinking? And if so, was it revealed in the interview?
He did talk price. There is a number they're shooting under, and I think we do talk about it in the interview.
Beautiful. So you're gonna have to check out the interview to know that number. Just
to know that these are coming to retail is a big deal. And Lucy as well, who is sort of the love interest, let's say, in the show, and shown on display right here with a cigarette sculpted. One of the interchangeable hands has her holding a cigarette.
Yeah, I was talking to, God, I can't remember who it was. There's so many things happened in the weekend, but somebody I was talking to was like, these were really great, but it kind of sucks these come out in 2024. And I told them I really like that it does, because everything that's going on with the Street Fighter stuff right now with Jada at Target, this was all very preliminary, and Jun has said many times that like it wasn't like every Target got them. It wasn't like a humongous order. He said it was only a third of Targets. My hope is that since these come out in 2024, that Target will really, back Jada a lot more, and that maybe these will be much more available than the Street Fighters were in the stores, and they'll have much more confidence in the company and their figures. We'll see.
Well said, Rick. Pancha, do you have any pics of the Mega Man stuff you want to put up?
I don't know if I have full pics. I took like a bunch of up close stuff of the joints just for my own personal collection.
Oh, I see. Whoa, what? You print those out, put them in a shoebox, or what?
Oh, that's already been done, my friend. It's the first thing I did upon arriving home. Let me see. Yeah, I have some B-roll. Rick is posting photos right now.
Don't worry, me.
There you
Don't
go.
worry, it just me.
Mega Man Wave 3, baby. What do you think?
Yeah, it looks crazy.
I know what you think, Punch, but let the audience know.
Sure, yeah. Audience, why don't you go ahead and talk real quick? Audience, you tell us. But yeah, man, this looks great. If I have one complaint, it's that Bubble Man looks a little big, but like I think he just is big. I just need to
let's get a
double check.
Get a picture of him next to Rockman, or what?
Bubble Man does look a touch large. He looks like his sprite is the same size as Mega Man in the game, but I mean, dude, we're getting a Bubble Man. I'm stoked. I did talk to June in the interview about just him just pushing that range of motion more and more and more with each sculpt and each wave. Mm-hmm. You can't really tell in this photo, but the way that the inner elbows are sculpted, there's a lot more that's cut away, and it just means a much better range of movement for these guys. It's really great. That helmet bot, I always forget what it's called. I was calling it Eddie the whole time, but it's not an Eddie. It's Met. That's right. The Met bot right here with the helmet and the plus sign. The legs they're like fully articulated legs, and then he has a ball joint on the top of his head so that you can move the helmet around on it. And then you can take the helmet off so you can have just the helmet on the ground like he is in the games. Like this is a true example of shit they didn't have to do, and they did it, which is pretty crazy. Muted. Oh, I thought you were talking.
And then here's the next wave of Street Fighter 2. Cammy should be hitting pretty soon. Or not Cammy, I'm sorry. Chun-Li will be hitting pretty soon. But newly revealed at the show, here is Cammy. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
As well as DJ. DJ was, I think the big announcement as far as upcoming figures, because this is a first time anyone's ever done actually, released a DJ figure. Soda's only ever done a prototype that they showed at San Diego, and according to June, it was 2013 San Diego that Soda had originally shown that. So it's been like 10 years. There's been a DJ presence at San Diego.
Old Jerry Macaluso.
Mm-hmm. Who was at that other panel, by the way.
Yeah, he does that panel like every year. He's usually the main person that's always there, and the panel switches out. Like sometimes it's Gene St. Jean is there, and
well, we saw his new company Syndicate had a presence there as well.
Yeah,
I make that joke all the time, but man, this dude Jerry loves to make these companies, make them successful, sell them, and then start a brand new competing one every fucking time.
That's what he did. That's what we talked about in the panel. Yeah, crazy.
He does it all the time.
No, Rick, that's right. That was when you were waiting for your ride. I'm so sorry. Yeah, we went the panel that we went to while you were waiting for your ride was Jerry and a guy from McFarlane whose name escapes me. It was Kyle, Blaine, Ryan Ting, hosted by Dan Pickett from Action Figure Insider, and Jerry was there, and he was literally just describing the history. When everyone's introducing themselves, he's like, "Hey, I'm Jerry. I started a company named Soda Toys, then I sold it. And then I started a company called Pop Culture Shock Collectibles.
Yes,
and I sold it. And now I'm here as Syndicate Collectibles."
Yeah, he's funny, man. He does this all the time. It's like a running thing where there's just a new company he started that he's gonna make really successful, and then he's gonna sell it and move on to another one. And
DJ has also got a real metal chain, according to June.
Oh, just like a Guile.
That's right. Like
my boy cool. G Guile.
Just those little like embellishments really like make you feel like you're, a more premium figure than the price point would suggest.
Yeah, man.
Anyway, that was Jada. Really good showing from Jada. Evil Ryu, was probably the exclusive of the show.
Yeah. No question, he was the exclusive of the show. Always the fastest, as far as figures go, at least. I'm sure Funko Pops are like fucking.
Of course.
Sort of pin sells out really fast, but like as far as figures go, like guaranteed, if you didn't get the Ryu the first like 30 minutes to an hour that the show floor opened, you're probably fucked.
Yeah. Unless you know a dude, then maybe.
Unless you know a guy.
Who's your Evil Ryu guy, huh?
Who's your Evil Ryu guy? Where's he at? You know him? What's his number?
You want an Evil Ryu? I can get you an Evil Ryu with nail polish.
It's gonna cost you.
Okay, yeah, that was pretty much it. We got you the Boo Berry too, so they had a few of the cereal mascots and all that on display.
Had to show June some love and buy that fucking Boo Berry.
Well, I got it for you, sir.
Yeah, you got it for me. Thank God.
That's right.
Let the record show. Let the record show, baby.
Let the receipts show. Literally. Anything else we want to touch on?
Nope, it looks great. I can't wait for that Guile. One thing I really wish we could have. God, this sounds so perverse. But I really wish we could have seen Cammy's ass. Because I'm really curious how that looks, like how they did it. But you know what? If I've learned one thing, it's never doubt Jada. And you know what? Today's not going to be the day that I do it. So.
Well said.
But color me curious.
Yeah, that day may come, but that day is not today.
No, it's not today. Not as I live and breathe.
I'm opening up a Mythic Legion.
I can hear that. So what's next? Super 7 and then...
Yeah, Super 7 had a fun little showing. Let me get my picks up here. There's some stuff that, again, was sort of my surprise, like, favorite reveals of the show. So I'll talk about that. But then they had a bunch of other stuff on display. Oh, and Mondo, too, as I'm seeing here. Mondo had some really cool stuff as well.
Yeah, my brother asked me, do you ever go to the Mondo booth? And I was like, you know what? I just didn't have the fucking time. I just did not have the time. We do so much, like...
Yeah.
There's just, you know, if I would have went to Mondo, I would have lost at least 30 minutes in the press room eating another hot dog.
No, it was literally the last thing we did because we went to go meet Brandon's person there.
Oh yeah, these are this. I was like, what is he talking about? What was his favorite things from Super 7? This is what you're talking about.
Of course, this is it. But there was some other cool stuff. Oh, here we go. I don't have to go through all of them. Maybe just the quick hits.
Just the hits.
The big showings, of course. This is why I should have done this, I guess, before. But here we are.
Just the hits.
The hits. Here we go.
And I can't stop looking at these Jada pictures.
Okay.
Too good.
Real quick, I got a fun story about this. Let me go just grab it. Hang on.
Fun little story.
Fun little snippet. My aunt actually had a thing removed with a laser.
Wait a minute. That's not where I was going to go with this. This was probably like my actual favorite thing that I picked up in San Diego was this very same Godzilla exclusive from Super 7.
That Godzilla.
And that's because this was a perfect little fun Comic-Con story. So, little inside baseball. I knew about this for a minute. And I knew that Kyle, from Super 7 was...
Wait. Kyle Wadaga?
Kyle Wadaga of Super 7 fame, of course, superstar designer. Of course, he works as the designer on like the Godzilla line and all that. And the story behind this is that this original Darkhorse cover for Godzilla is kind of the thing that got him to like pick up a pencil and start drawing, and this is why he has a job in toy design today. So, because that meant so much to him, I asked him to go ahead and sign my thing here. A little personalized piece to commemorate the con experience. And he's like, I mean, that's cool and all, but why do you want my signature? Art Adams is a booth like at Artist Alley right now. So I went over to Artist Alley and got Art Adams, the original artist on this Darkhorse Comics cover, to sign the slip cover as well.
Very nice.
Pretty cool. And I got it authenticated and everything. I mean, so this is just a amazing, huge, one-of-a-kind piece. And this is probably like my favorite actual single pickup in terms of, the story behind it and all that. So excited to have been able to get that, make that core memory, as Punch says, And this is what, it looked like in the booth on display. Here's the other Godzilla stuff. They had Space Godzilla. Yeah? Now I'm going through the screen share.
Wait. Where'd this guy come from? Space, you're saying?
Yeah, you can tell that he's from space because.
Did they talk about him today? Did they talk about him today in the congressional meetings, or?
Crystals were recovered at a crash site. Here's. I truly don't know who this is, but there it is. Godzilla stuff. Destoroyah, because this thing is crazy huge. And melting Godzilla.
He's melting.
There was burning Godzilla, and then there's melting Godzilla. There you go.
I love that little arm, because it looks like that fucking waiter from Scary Movie 2.
Yeah.
With my strong hand.
Yeah. And these are test shots, so these are just cast in pretty much whatever color of plastic is already in the injector.
They do be injecting.
And then the big buzz, of course, from Super 7 was the... really, it was the Cat Slayer, but if we're talking figures, it's the Silverhawks Wave 4 in the actual toy colorways, i.e. vac-metal. The ones that people wanted from the beginning.
Is this really the big talk? I heard that this fucking pissed everyone off. I didn't hear that.
Really?
I heard that
Well,
this fucking pissed
Big
everyone
talk is
off.
big, whether it's negative or positive, right?
Yeah, I guess. It's still. They're still talking, baby. They're talking at least.
Yeah,
Yeah, I heard.
this is pretty much what people wanted, like at the outset of all this, right?
That's how they get you. They
So
release
what's there to
what you don't
complain
want
about?
first. Well, I mean, if you already bought the first ones,
Oh, well, yeah.
there's a lot to complain about.
You had to know they were going to do this to you. You helped pay for this because you bought those first ones.
I mean,
yeah, no, it's true. It's true. Here's my favorite thing revealed from Super 7, though. He-Man style Misfits.
Dude, Poncho is frothing at the mouth for these.
Come on, you get Danzig. And it's not just Misfits. It's actually Danzig and Sam Hain, too, which is... Sam Hain was post Misfits Danzig, and then it was just Danzig after that. So here he is all bloodied up.
Big Zig, baby. And
some more little inside baseball. They've been working on this forever, and it's because it's a lot of notes that Glenn likes to give, and usually it comes back to he's not jacked enough. So how do you make him as jacked as he wants to be? Well, you literally make him He-Man.
Of course.
So this is kind of that return to that 5.5, vintage He-Man scale. And you got Jerry Only from the Misfits. So this is Sam Hain. This is Danzig. This is Sam Hain Danzig. And then this is Jerry Only from the Misfits. You got Misfits Skeleton Danzig because he's got the devil lock. And then, of course, the Fiend. Christopher Miller. Yes, you absolutely know my exact era of Danzig. So when I met him at the grocery store, I was like, I love you in Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Man, I tell you, little known fact about Rick Dom, I absolutely hate this style of figure.
Really?
A little known fact.
Do you feel hard?
I fucking hate. I'm a child of the '90s, so like nothing I have was ever shaped like this. But, like when I see like people's obsession with like this style of figure, like WWE has those figures that they make that look like He-Man, like crossover. I fucking hate those.
Yeah, this is absolutely perfect. We're gonna get some gargoyles and line it up for the sacrifices.
Before the moon wanes.
Yeah. This is so cool. I like this. Again, kind of my, one of my top random favorite reveals.
How much is the Caninus Spiritus covered Danzig? How much is that?
I have no idea. No word on price quite yet, but coming soon, hopefully.
I swear to God, if these things are like $50, I have to throw this whole company under the bus.
Silly. I like that he comes with this big old base, though. That's pretty cool, huh? Okay. What else do we have? A little bit of Mondo action.
Mondo Gecko?
Yeah. We had some
Mondo didn't have much,
and
right?
we're kind of going in order because this is the last booth we visited, even though we had posted these photos a little bit earlier on in the show. But Mondo had some fun reveals as well, continuing their BTAS line, 1/6 scale, with a noir subline, Batman Noir BTAS. And it's they're in black and white now.
They are.
How about even Mr. Freeze?
How about him?
Style. Yes.
A dish best served cold, baby.
That's right. The Heart of Icy. Phantasm.
That looks really great. That doesn't even look like it's noir. That's just.
Yeah, no, this isn't. This is standard colors, but
good. I was about to say
he would match, wouldn't he?
This is a
stretch. Looks really good.
We got Animated Logan, which was I think for sale there at the booth.
No.
Remember correctly? No. Okay.
No, all of these were online.
Ah, that's right. You're right. Sabretooth.
I love that.
Mifflin is a part of Sabre Tooth.
There you go. Thunder Mifflin and Sabretooth.
Omega Red, which again, we saw it in person, on the other side of the glass, and it's the color on this thing is just crazy. It looks 2D while you're looking at it in person. It's wild. And then there was Magneto. Well,
you know what? What's funny is that you just say that, because there's an original pilot for a show that was not picked up back in like the 80s. I think it was called Pride of the X-Men.
Yep.
And in that pilot, the person that plays Kitty Pryde calls him Magneto.
Man, that makes sense.
Oh my god, it's Magneto! And like anytime I see this character in my head, I go, "Oh my god, it's Magneto!"
Definitely the stronger of some of the the animated series offerings shown in the con. And that's because this is on the original animated series. We got the '97 stuff from Hasbro, which
Can you go back to that? Can I say something? Let me know if I'm tripping. You both put me in my place. That's what I love about this podcast. I'll
Sure.
do that if I need it. Tell me that motherfucker don't got the thickest thighs you ever seen. He's crushing watermelons. Am I right?
Yeah, I got you.
There's no question. There's no question.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, this is crazy.
Yeah, he do be thighed up for sure. How about the Man Bat?
And yeah, this is one of the coolest things. Shout out to
It's huge. Everyone even took it out of the case and was handling it.
Shout out to Brandon.
It was like Boog trying to eat his burrito on Friday night. Thursday night. What do I do with this?
And those fish tacos with the Lavic sauce, incredible.
I bet.
Breathtaking.
Skellingtor with Panther.
Damn, so impressive, man. Looks
That is
so
a
good.
jacked ass cat, man.
Dude, that cat is giving Magneto's thighs a run for their money.
I know. Yeah, that's crazy.
You thought the thighs was thick?
You can just buy this? Crazy. Here's Prince Adam. Nice little use of soft goods over their existing He-Man body. Love to see it. Came with a laughing head sculpt that was exclusive. Here's a classic Trap Jaw. They've done Trap Jaw in the more, Mondo in-house style, but here's a more, animated series style. Face, colorway, all that. Arm, even, perhaps, yeah. And that's it for Mondo. Mondo has some good 1/6 scale stuff on display. And yeah, we have the full Marvel Legends panel over there on Instagram. If you want to go and watch that in its entirety, I think we'll be putting up, an edited version. I was sitting like, oh, that's me. Look at me.
There's you.
Hey, is that Fabio?
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. It can't be.
Well, it is.
You're here.
No, well, it is. Chief.
Oh. You're on,
sorry,
you're on my mind, Frank.
I went 10 out of 10 on that white rage calling you Chief. Sorry about that.
Yeah. Well, listen here, bud.
Hal.
Yeah, listen here, buddy.
Hal, yeah. Compadre. If I want to get racist with you. Hey, amigo.
There you go. That's pretty much the long and short of it. Boog has left the living world already, so we may be saving the rest for Friday. What say we?
The rest? What are we missing?
I don't think we're missing anything, to be honest. But
yeah, I was about to say,
if there is anything we missed, we should hit it on Friday.
Yeah, let us know in the comments section down below.
Yeah.
Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up too.
Podcast that we had at the end here.
Oh, you know what we missed, but please do not. We'll do this on Friday. Is all the Mayfex stuff?
That's one con. We're talking about SDCC.
Yeah. That's what I said. We'll do it on Friday.
Yeah.
On Friday.
I will have. I'm gonna post one more photo into the chat here that I think is pretty indicative of our entire experience throughout the weekend.
One more.
Hang on.
Surely you're joking.
Yeah, this is one of the best pictures we got of all four of us together.
Oh, there's a picture of us. There we are.
So my skinny ass jammed in between everybody.
Let me tell you something. I felt a lot of sweaty shoulders on me in that car.
The heat on the shoulders was crazy.
Yeah. It was so bad that Poncho sacrificed who he loves most, America. And he put a flag between him and somebody else's shoulder one time. When it was the most dicey was when we had Boog's son in the car.
True.
That's when we were really playing fast and loose.
Okay, I'll just because somebody asked for it right now, and we did mention them earlier. I'm sorry. I know I said I wouldn't do this, but
come on!
Syndicate Collectibles had a good showing too. This was literally pictures we got on like the last day. Syndicate, again, formerly, it's the same owner. It's not the same company, but it's the same owner as formerly Pop Culture Shock. Before that, Soda Toys. Jerry Mancaluso, he's back. He's got some hot new licenses, including Double Dragon.
There they are.
These look, cool.
They look
They
good.
look good.
They do look good.
It's not me talking down on Jerry. He's been doing this for so long. These look good, but these look very NECA.
Yeah, NECA-ish, yeah, for sure.
Very NECA.
See that?
It's not a bad thing,
No, I mean NECA doesn't usually go for ab crunches like this. So you see.
No.
Some things. I see some butterflies there, maybe. Right
Possible, but maybe.
Maybe. Yeah, these look good. He's also doing, Bloodsport. And
Damn, he said Diamond Select move over.
Right? So these are 7-inch figures? Are these 7-inch also?
This is ballsy.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, look at that.
Is this the booth with those weird animal people?
No.
No, I don't think so. But look at this JCVD, bro. This looks excellent.
Dude, that guy fucked me up.
Texturing on the skin. Again, butterflies. I mean, we're cooking, bro. Let Syndicate cook. They're doing it. And then randomly, True Romance.
What the hell is this? Can somebody explain to me what this is?
It's a movie with Jimmy Gandolfini and Christopher Walken, Gary Oldman.
I was gonna say, why does that guy look like fucking Tony Soprano? Because it is fucking Tony Soprano.
It's Jimmy Gandolfini.
You know what's awesome is that this is like a great way to get a Tony Soprano without him having to pay for the license for Sopranos.
Exactly. Yeah, these look good all together. I forget who the other characters are, but or the other
It looks like John Leguizamo.
Is it John Leguizamo? Yeah, that makes sense.
I've no.
Oh yeah, it's a Tarantino film, huh? I forgot about that. He didn't direct it, but I think he wrote it, if I remember correctly.
That looks like Brittany Murphy. That's probably not her either.
Yeah, this is cool. I mean, who's not gonna want this? Come on, 7-inch scale, but still cool.
Come on.
She's got some thighs too. She took a page out of Magneto's playbook on that one.
Oh, we don't think JCVD looks like JCVD. I think he does. Looks pretty good.
No, you know who doesn't look like who they're supposed to look like? The villain of the movie.
Nah, that totally looks like him.
No, that's super exaggerated.
Yeah, maybe they're going for like a stylized thing.
Okay, homies up front for True Romance is Christian Slater.
Oh,
and Patricia Arquette.
That's right.
No wonder she's so thick. It's Patricia Arquette.
Christian Slater.
See, Slate?
Hopefully non-sunglasses face. That would be good.
That'd be nice.
For both of them.
Patricia Arquette.
And then the other interesting things, they're doing Dragon's Lair. Remember, we were looking at this and some older gentleman was like, whoa, you guys know about Dragon's Lair?
Oh, yeah.
Remember that?
You do. It's going to be a movie soon.
An articulated version of the dragon. And then they're also doing statues.
Yeah, that's Jerry's thing, those statues.
Yeah. He was saying Pop Culture Shock was mostly, high-end statues, but...
Yeah. They did do 1/6 scale Street Fighter figures that were really nice.
Oh, yeah, huh?
Why doesn't this guy have an articulated figure? I forget his name from Dragon's Lair.
I don't know. That's a good question.
And then the dragon
figures you were talking about, those are the Zujitsu fighters. These are clearly just... I mean, this is Icon Heroes, and they did Cobra Kai.
Yeah, this is just Cobra Kai.
These are the Cobra Kai figures again, but with animal heads. So animal heads?
Animal heads?
Yeah.
Dude, do you think they're doing this for Russ or what? They heard about Street Humans, and they're like, we got we got a co-line with you.
Okay, let's take Mythic Legions and make it karate.
These are absurd. Poncho, you buying these or what?
No.
Okay.
No?
No.
I mean, it's literally one figure.
Yeah, it's just one
They
figure.
only had to do one, they only had to sculpt the heads and hands and tails once, and then just different colorways,
I love that they all have...
It's kind of brilliant.
I love that they all have names.
Yeah. I want the Jaguar. That one's cool. Paolo. Paolo the Panther. Oh, no.
Tiago the Tiger.
Yeah, these are named after, like, the 4 horsemen of horses on roofs.
Chico the Cheetah.
Tiago the Tiger. It's Paolo the Panther for me, though.
Paolo the Panther. Gyro the Jaguar. Or I think it's supposed to be Hyro. Hyro the Jaguar.
Yeah, Hyro. Cat Ninjas, kind of cool. I guess that is pretty cool. But hey, there you go. I did end up with one of these stickers, and I don't even remember how.
The
I forgot what they were
Zujitsu?
from, and I'm glad you reminded me. Okay, should we do plugs and get up out of here?
No, Pancho said that he wants to talk about it a lot more. Come on, Pancho.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention McFarlane. Let me go pull up McFarlane real quick. Hang on.
No.
Not like this.
Not like this.
Not like this.
Somewhere in the distance, the DMC
All
is
right.
frothing at the mouth.
Well, what's everybody got going on?
Pancho.
Nothing. Oh, okay. Well,
Hold on.
Just
Sorry,
call me
I'm literally sorry if I've been quiet. I'm trying to my mom literally hit me. Rick, you know exactly what I'm talking about. My mom hit me with plans literally out of nowhere. Messaged me like literally like I don't know, like 15 minutes ago saying that she needs me to buy her a plane ticket from the Philippines to Charleston right now. So that's literally what I've been doing.
That sounds like the most immigrant parent thing I've ever heard.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
Wednesday. It's Wednesday. It's 11 o'clock at night in South Carolina, and of course, that's a perfect time to hit up your son and make him frantically look for a plane ticket.
That's it. Shout out to my moms. I love her.
Yeah, I love it, man. I love it.
But nah.
I feel that. Okay, real quick. Hi, Fabio. My name online is Fobster. Follow me on Instagram, Fobster360. Go see my photos. I'll be doing my SDCC recaps and photo dumps and all that very soon while I work on editing some stuff. Some will be for the channel, for my channel. Some will be for here, I think, Boog's channel or the A.C.B.A. Instagram, things of that nature. So fun stuff coming as far as SDCC coverage. I'll also be on a Toy Kind of Mood live actually at the moment. So if anybody wants to come raid a Toy Kind of Mood with me over here on YouTube, a Toy Kind of Mood, I'll be just popping on there and talking Mezco. You know, they've been covering the con as a whole, as I'm sure a lot of the toy channels are, and I'm going on to guest with them and really, you know, school them on all things Mezco, and I think a little bit of Super 7 as well. So
This
if
is,
you haven't had
is
enough of me
Travis-
talking here, come through. Let's give the boys a follow. Let's rate them. Let them know the A.C.B.A. podcast sent them. Rick, baby, who
So-
loves you?
Loves you.
Hey, it's me. You guys know me, right? Rick from the podcast. And I'm here. I'm gonna be opening figures throughout the week and posting them on my story. I'm gonna do what Boog loves the most. I'm gonna probably be doing some hand poses.
Oh my
I'm gonna
goodness.
like those. I'm gonna like those. I just got my Ami box today, so I'm opening up Scarlet Spider. Doing that. Contra, did you buy that?
I did.
Just haven't opened him.
I don't know. I don't know where he is. I think I got him. I'm pretty sure I did.
Pancho, I don't want to sugarcoat this for you right now. You're scaring me.
I think he arrived like right before I left.
Okay.
So
I just
he
opened him up.
is. So, actually, hold on. Here's hold on.
Live.
Stand by.
We're going through his room. He's looking. Live. This is live. Everyone, this is
I
live.
got him.
Boom. He's
Wait,
there.
I got him. I got him.
He's got him.
What did you just get?
Cloth goods. Scarlet Spider.
Soft
Ever heard of it?
goods, Scarlet Spider.
Camera's off, Pancho. I can't see.
Oh, it's okay. It's by design.
Yeah, he's not wearing pants right now, so let him
Okay,
let him
all
be.
Oh. Ew.
How are you enjoying the fans, Fabio? Hey, Godfriend or what?
Yeah, I got the one in my window here. It's fantastic, if I'm honest.
Hell yeah.
and
That's
it's been
what I'm
helping a
talking
lot.
about. I'm talking about.
Hell yeah. Before I go, Static Thunder hit us with 5. He said, totally forgot y'all do podcasts on Wednesday. Here's $4.99 for next year's SDCC fund.
Oh, brother, thank you.
Wow, it's starting. The road to SDCC 2024 starts now.
That's right.
Hell yeah.
This
And
time,
Snowcat hit us
no
with a
beanie.
donation as well. Thank you so much.
Oh, Snow.
Snowcat? No message from Snowcat?
Hell yeah. A little cat in a
Cat
heart.
in the heart.
Wow, Snowcat. That's incredible. You're something else. What a pal. What a pal, that Snowcat.
Agreed.
Hell yeah. As for me, I don't have anything going on except Dusty's are done, I think, except for like maybe a small handful of people that requested like later pay dates. But yeah, I'm done with gray Dusties, baby. White Dusties are gonna go live possibly sometime this week, probably this weekend, maybe. And that's that. I'm very excited for White Dusties. Shout out to Becca. She was printing White Dusties while I was away.
What a woman. What a wife, huh?
Receiving these 5 a.m. phone calls from a inebriated and taco-filled Poncho.
But it was good. It was good. It was good. It was good.
Excellent.
But yeah, that's it for me. Just keep an eye out. Just keep your eyes peeled on my Instagram, and that's it. That's it for me.
Yeah. Everyone start peeling your eyes, please.
Keep your eyes. Oh, I see what you mean, Rick.
There it is.
All right. Well, I guess with that said, thank you everybody for being a part of the A.C.B.A. podcast, episode 267. A little bit of that post-con recap. Suffice it to say, it was one of the all-time great con experiences. Glad to have been able to spend it intimately with my boys. I thought this might be fun. How about everybody goes around the table real quick and says one fun thing we learned about each other over this weekend before we get out of here, huh?
Okay.
I'll go first. Everybody snores like animals except me.
Hell yeah, this wasn't new news.
That's for sure.
No?
This wasn't new news.
Pancho, you or me next? You or me next? Who's next?
Oh, you go next. You don't like going last.
Yeah, you're right. Well, it's mostly just because I never have anything to promote, but yes. One thing I learned this weekend that was valuable was that I love Bo-Berry biscuits. They're incredible. And Jollibee's drink sizes are absurd and too small.
It's true.
That quencher should have been like 3 times the size.
It really should have been.
Pancho.
I learned that Boog is insane and wears 2 shirts all the time, regardless of how hot it is.
Yep.
That's true. That's true. I mean, he was even suggesting you do that, and you were like, "What?"
He was suggesting every single one of us wear 2
Yeah.
shirts. I told him, like, if I'm wearing like a button down, like at an event or something, yeah, I guess. But if I'm at home and fucking going to Target, I'm absolutely not wearing 2 shirts. That's some very old school shit.
Yeah, I'm never ever doing something like that in my entire life.
I grew up doing that in high school. And wearing basketball shorts under my pants.
Yeah, you have to do that.
Yeah, both of those things, just in case anybody wants to hoop at any point in time.
Yeah, you never know.
In case a game breaks out, you never know. In case a game breaks out, I gotta be ready.
Yeah.
Oh, what a time!
All right. All right. Cute, delicious. Thank you everybody for being here with us. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell down there. And until next time, peace.
Bye.
Take care. Happy trails, fella.
Everyone is defending 2 shirts in chat right now.
No,
I can't do that.
What's going on with live chat right now?
Dude, back when
I'll show Boog your nip outline, her bare feet.
when I was in high school, not only would I wear 2 shirts, I would wear a thick.
Why?
Boog was wearing a thick undershirt too.
Because I was out of my mind, Poncho. Because I was fucking